Yo, it's your boy Marita boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Well, I told y'all, boy, y'all start listening to me, boy. I ain't always right, but I'm always right. You hear me? I'm telling you. What I told y'all about El Chapo's son, them. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it though. Um, but if you missed the live earlier, you missed a pretty good live. But I'm gonna tell y'all something we finna start doing here. We going back to my face on camera, man. I done did about just to be like my fourth or fifth live, back on StreamYard without me on the camera. Them views been lower than a song, bitch. You heard what I say? Lower than a song, bitch. Boy, when I put my face on the screen, I'm talking about that thing like Showtime, boy. I'm talking about that thing like 2,000 views. Boy, a nigga wasn't used to that. Boy, I gotta get back to them 2,000 views, man. So, uh, this might be one of the last lives a nigga do for a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? With my face off the camera, man. Look like you know what I mean? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. You know what I'm talking about? Look like they love seeing a nigga face. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Heart never, black and ugly as ever. I'm talking about they like to see your boy, you know? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let them see the boy. You know what I mean? The views be going up. Yeah, so I've been messing around with it for a little while, so I see the views do better with when I show my face on camera. So probably gonna go back to that. Shout out to Renata Macago. But yeah, we got a good live today. What we gonna talk about? Let me see what we're gonna talk about. We got El Chapo's son got backdoored. I mean, El Mayo got backdoored by El Chapo's son. Boy, I told y'all that thing be cut though. You know what I'm saying? Before the evidence, before the reports came out, I sat right here this morning and we talked about the situation. And then, I gave my opinion on it, my theory of what possibly happened. And just this show, boom. Right after that, here come the news, confirming what I had suspected. Now, also, we're gonna talk about Chris Brown and Yella Beezy being sued for $50 million. What? Being sued for $50 million, but I set out of court right now for $125,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, allegedly they beat up somebody at one of Chris Brown's shows, and actually four individuals, and they being sued for $50 million. We're gonna talk about it. It's just because I had not got a chance to talk about it, so I'm gonna get my opinion on it. What else? We're gonna talk about Keefe D snitching on P. Diddy. Yep, we all knew it was gonna happen, and it's happened. This happened last week sometime, but I still ain't got a chance to talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it and get my opinion on it. But yeah, Keefe D snitching. They say P. Diddy name came up 77 times in goddamn court the other day. Goddamn Keefe D on the goddamn in the courtroom like a canary. P. Diddy. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about Lucci and Fanni Willis, the connection, bro. The shit is deep, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all gotta peek the play here. Y'all gotta peek the play. We're gonna talk about it though. What else we got? Oh, we got Kamala Harris, dog. Listen, man. I knew Kamala Harris had some shady history. I knew she had a shady history. I just couldn't remember how shady it was because I remember when she got the vice presidential nomination, and then she actually became the first female vice president. And I remember back then, little stuff came out about her, but I didn't really too much. I didn't really too much do too much digging, but I remember with some little rumblings of certain things, right? So being that she's running for president now, and Sleepy Joe Biden done stepped down, more and more of her past has been coming to the surface. So I went to doing a little digging. I went to do a little digging on Kamala. And man, Kamala got a little shady past, man. You know what I mean? I found some comments. I found some things about her old dating history. I also found some things about Judge Joe Brown talking shit to her. Judge Joe Brown said she a hoe who slept her way to the top. Hey, this is not my words, this Judge Joe Brown words. I'm not even paraphrasing. I am saying exactly what Judge Joe Brown said. He said she's a hoe and she slept her way to the top. And she ain't black. I say what? Like the old people back in the 60s and 70s. Say what? Judge Joe Brown said Kamala is not black. I didn't say it. Judge Joe Brown said it. He a judge. Who am I not to listen to the judge? The judge say she ain't black and she a 403 and she slept her way to the top. Everything I say here is alleged. It's alleged. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I mean? Allegedly. Allegedly. That's what he said. So I went to digging. And I found a video of Kamala on the red carpet with none other than Montel Williams. If y'all don't remember Montel Williams was the talk show host with the bald head, black dude, looked like Mr. Clean with a little pimp mustache with some little hoop earrings. And he was dragging across the red carpet. And nobody knew who she was. And she looked like she was just something he was going to hunch on that night. And I'm like, damn, that's the vice president right there. She looked like a bop. She looked like a 403. I say, damn, that is her. They said, what's her name? He said, Kamala Harris. So we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it. But first, when you go here, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that like button. I'm going to, let me see here how we're going to do this here. I'm going to play a video so that you guys can hear what they saying about goddamn Mayo being backdoored.
At this point, it's probably been reported from CNN and a number of other news outlets, probably an hour, 2 hours. So this is brand new news. But Sinaloa leader Mayo was captured this morning, leaving a plane in El Paso, Texas. He was arrested with former Sinaloa leader El Chapo Guzman's son, which prompted a lot of people to wonder, like, how did the feds catch both these guys at the same time? How did they know about it? So the reason I called you was because that's what I thought, because the news actually broke maybe like 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago. But just an hour ago, CNN is reporting that the U.S. operation to capture El Mayo, they used the help of El Chapo's son.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, so that's that. I thought that was crazy. Like, so El Chapo's son set up El Mayo. What's like your initial feeling? Like when I sent you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your initial feeling on that news?
First of all, I feel like they're mad messy by airing out who their secret agent is. I feel like they should have kept that information under wraps for a while, because now, you know, heads are about to roll over this information, because that's a straight back door. Basically, at the end of the day, though, in this kind of field, in that kind of job field, I feel like he should have known. He should have always been on point, and always looking out for some backdoor stuff. I don't know how he ended up like. I feel like the money starts getting you a little bit soft and comfortable. He was supposed to know it was.
Like, how he get on the plane? Like, why he get on the plane?
Well, according to the article, I guess they were supposed to go check out some land, like as two buddies getting on a plane. And so the way that the FBI did it, they arrested both of them to make them both seem, you know, like they were both in trouble. But come to find out, his son was the one that was snitching on everything, and he was all part of the plan. So I'm sure he's sitting in the cell right now, and he's like, what? You know,
yeah, that was crazy. That's the crazy backdoor situation.
crazy backdoor. Like when you get told out and your lawyer brings you the paperwork and you start seeing your friend's name and the lot, you like, dang, you know.
So check this out, Dre. I don't know if you know, but I actually did a documentary on this dude, El Mayo, maybe like 2 years ago.
Did you?
And in the documentary, I had broke down how the real leader of the Sinaloa cartel, I mean, it was already public knowledge for people who was in the know, but the real leader was really El Mayo. And there was a story that actually turned out to be true. El Mayo's son, back in about 2013, 2012, he was captured and he was brought to Chicago. They had him in the Fed jail right there on Clark Street in Chicago.
It's like over there.
Yep, they had him over there. Hey, so I told you, man, you on top of the world, man. I know it feels good every morning waking up on top of the world, man.
Listen, it got old now. I forget that I'm even in the penthouse.
But they had him in that jail right down the street. And after a couple years, I believe it was maybe like 2014, late 2014, he indicated to the feds, like, look, man, I can't take this jail shit. Let me call my father, who was El Mayo, Ishmael Zambada Garcia. That's his government. So the dude calls his dad, talks to him for a few hours, and then within months, the feds have all the information they need to capture El Chapo.
Damn.
So not only did El Mayo's son provide information to capture El Chapo, but then he testified at the trial of El Chapo. Then America sent him back to Mexico. Like, thanks for your hard work. You're free now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this story, not only was I looking like, yo, they got El Mayo, El Chapo's son kind of returned the favor to El Mayo because El Mayo's son testified on El Chapo and got him life in the feds.
Wow.
So it's like the double backdoor situation.
Right. So it was actually some long time coming type of thing.
It was some long time
coming. And it was like a plot, scheme type of thing.
No, facts, man. So when I read the story, man, that was like the first thing that came to my mind was, yo, El Mayo's son snitched on El Chapo. Now El Chapo's son set up El Mayo to be captured. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this is my question for you, Dre. I just want to put that information out there. This is my question. Do you feel like these high level criminals, like, are they like, is snitching becoming just part of they game? Like, it seemed like snitching is okay once they get up to them high levels like that.
I feel like, yes, once you get up to these high levels, everybody just turns dirtbag, backdoor, complete backdoor. It's almost like the saying goes, the streets are dead. It's like everybody's telling, nobody's abiding by any old school rules. It's pretty much the Wild Wild West out there. So when you get up to those higher levels of, criminal activity, I guess you should expect, I would not be able to trust nobody. I'm already so paranoid. So I couldn't even imagine, getting all the way up there, did all the dirt. And then now, I would feel like I have to watch my back forever. So I'm actually surprised that he fell into a trap like that. He should have known. He should have had at least a little bit of an inkling, but honestly,
can I trick you on the plane, Drea? Where can I say we going where you would just hop on the plane, no questions asked?
See, it probably had to do with money and business. He probably had him going to check some stuff out, and he let his guard down, and he just didn't even. It's just really crazy because when you are in that kind of field, I feel like you have to watch your back forever. Like you have to watch your back forever. You even got to watch the bodyguard. You got to watch everything. So I feel like it was only a matter of time probably before he slipped and took the bait. So that is a super backdoor situation. But living in 2024, I feel like everything is backdoor. Everything is gutter. Everything is conniving. It's kind of like what social media is showing us. The news shows us that every day. And it seems like just everyone is just so, I don't know, man. But especially in a field like that, it's trust no. Yeah, everybody's so out.
So I played that video because they pretty much own. That's exactly what happened. It hit on everything that I already been telling y'all. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button on the way in. It hit on everything I already been telling y'all. This even before El Mayo and all of this shit and all of that there. Didn't I tell you that these big time drug dudes already be snitching. They already be snitching. I seen it in my hood. I seen it in the streets. Like the no snitching shit. That's for the workers. That's for the underlings. That's for the soldiers. The foot soldiers and all that. Them bosses, them niggas be telling. Them listen, bruh. The bosses always tell. Listen. I understand why the code is don't snitch. I get it. Don't get it twisted. I understand it. And again, I'm gonna say this: the code would work if everybody upheld the code. It's a good code. It's a good code. But the only way for it to be the work is for everybody who in the streets to uphold the code, which means that no matter what happens, you don't tell. But that's not realistically what happens. People tell. And what ends up happening is the guys, the people, the women who don't tell, they end up getting life or all type of shit. And the people that tell, they end up being free and being celebrities. YSL Woody, FBG Butter, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Terrence Gangster Williams, Brian Glaze Gibbs, Sammy the Bull. The list goes on. And hey, Tamara Jackson, aka Peanut, hey Peanut. The list goes on and on and on and on. So my advice to y'all, to those of y'all who in the streets who indulging and living a life or doing the things that I used to do and some of the things that I didn't used to do, my advice to y'all is to get out the streets. That's how you beat that. That's how you beat all of that. Because if you're in the streets, you're bound by the code, right? You're bound by the code. You sign up for it whether you know it or not when you get into the streets. But if you're out of the streets, you're not bound by the code. You're a civilian, which means you're not a snitch if you tell what's going on in your community or you tell on somebody. Now I'm gonna tell you this now, you still telling, and you still get fucked up for telling. I got to let you know, full disclosure. You still get fucked up. Don't get it twisted. Don't act like so it's up to you whether you tell or not. But I'm saying technically, but you're not bound by the code. You know what I mean? You're not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But in the streets, you bound by the code, and it's really unfair because your boss man, your big homie, he might tell on you if he the head of the whole shit. Nigga, I know I've seen niggas serve niggas work and then go tell the police that them niggas got work. Do you hear me? I done seen the plug seller nigga work, a lot of work, and then tell the police that that nigga got work, and they the ones who served it to the nigga. Dog, it's a dirty game, bro. This shit dirty than a bitch. This shit dirty than a bitch. So look at what we have here. We have and they when they said a senior Sinaloa member helped them capture El Mayo. I already knew it could have been nobody but Chapo's sons, because they took over the cartel shortly after Chapo went to jail, and they called the Chapitos, which is Chapo's sons. It was 4 of them. One of them already in jail. One of them went to jail yesterday with El Mayo on the plane. So that means there's 2 of them that's free. And this guy was writing the video. El Mayo's son did turn state's evidence and snitch on El Chapo and got on the stand on El Chapo when El Chapo went to trial. He did. He got a sweet ass deal, and I think he's free now. I think he's back in Mexico free now. So was this a plot to get El Mayo as a get back for Chapo? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's what it was, because they could easily get El Mayo's son. You know what I'm saying? Because he is back in Mexico. He's free. Either he's free or he is what's the name, but he could be got. I think what this was I think this was a deal. I think this was a deal that was made to for I think Chapo's son, the one that was on that plane, because they said this is the one who set El Mayo up to get captured. Check this out. El Mayo had a $15 million bounty on his head from the federal government. But El Chapo's son had a $5 million bounty on his head. So both of them were wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Both of them were wanted by the feds. So what they saying is the guy who's wanted by the feds turned in the other guy that was wanted by the feds, but at the same time turned himself in too with it? Huh? So I'm wanted by the police and I'm finna turn you in because you wanted by the police and we finna walk in here together? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. I ain't gonna do that. No, Jack. But it just show you how crazy these motherfuckers is. So I'm gonna say this: either that's a lie, either that's a bold lie told by the DEA or the government to throw us off, who really turned them in, or El Chapo's son, the one who turned El Mayo in, the one who was on that plane with El Mayo, he finna get by 10 years and he finna be free again. That's what finna happen here. Hold on. I'm telling you, this is how this shit goes, bro. I'm telling you, and didn't I tell y'all this morning? This shit is just smoke and mirrors. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all this shit is just smoke and mirrors. Listen, when El Chapo went to jail, El Chapo really sold the cocaína. He was a cocaína guy, marijuana guy. Soon as El Chapo went to jail, you know what happened? The drugs increased going across the border. El Mayo, Chapitos, which is Chapo's sons, they started selling that Fetty Walk. You see what I'm saying? And boom, they started booming. You know what I'm saying? Like making way more money, way more shit start coming across the border. This and that. This never stops, y'all. No matter who go to jail, no matter who get caught, no matter who get killed, this never stops. That's why I said what I said this morning. This is all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors. I put this picture up here for a reason. Look at El Mayo. This man is 78 years old. He damn near look like a skeleton. Look at him. They tell me how they got him on the plane. How he gonna stop from getting on the plane? That nigga can't stop nobody from putting him on a plane. Look at him. His nose look like he's down about a skeleton again. This nigga look like he about to take one breath and go on into the good and go on into the light. Look at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This man is 78 years old. He looked like he got an oxygen tank. Soon as he get out that goddamn car, he won't be walking around with an oxygen tank, man. This nigga old as shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. So if that is what happened, it was a trade-off. This nigga finna die in like 2 years in federal custody, and that's gonna be it. He might have told him to turn him in. He might have said, man, go and turn me in, man. Go and turn me in, man. I'm finna die in a little goddamn way. Anyway, so go and get this time, go and turn me in, get the time up off of you. And then, it'll be better. That's what his son did. His son helped with El Chapo. El Mayo's son helped with El Chapo, ended up getting like 10 years, some shit like that. Nigga, same thing with El Chapo wife. El Chapo wife turned herself in. The young girl, the pretty girl, she did about 2 years, nigga, and then went to Miami and went to hanging out, nigga. Dropping it like it's hot. They got video of all in the club and everything, nigga. Like, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, this shit be smoking mirrors. The DEA, what else, Slit Puller? The DEA and the motherfucking cartel be working together. You don't believe me? All right, check this out. I got you real quick right here. I got you real quick. I'm gonna take y'all to the expert on this shit. You know what I mean? The expert. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slick Puller. Shout out to Anonymous Ones. Glad to see you in the building, Tamara. Hope everything all right with your tea. Let me see. Hey, y'all, Terrence Howard done went. Hey, look, they on Terrence Howard head again, too. You know, we're going to do another video on that. I'm finna give y'all the expert on this shit. What's up, T? I'm talking about everything I told y'all this morning. That's what happened. I told y'all.
The Secretary of Security and Citizen Protection of Mexico releasing this photo.
The two are among the most wanted. Very big deal. Federal authorities have wanted to nab these two men for years. El Mayo was one of the DEA's most wanted.
Okay, in a kind of shocking and strange twist of events, when the most wanted men in the world, the most wanted trafficker, Ismael El Mayo Zambada, was delivered to the United States. They landed in El Paso. He was on a plane. He flew into the country of his own free will, sort of, because the story, at least that the DEA, the U.S. federal government's releasing, is that his co-passenger on the flight, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, which is Chapo's son, they were the two passengers, and that Chapo's son tricked El Mayo into getting onto the plane. They were supposed to be going to look at property they were going to buy together, I guess, in northern Mexico. And instead, they kept going and they landed in El Paso. The feds took them into custody. So this is pretty shocking. I don't know what to say, but guess I shouldn't be shocked by what these narcos from south of the border do to each other. El Mayo's son, of course, Vicente, was one of the key witnesses in Chapo's trial. So now Chapo's son, I mean, is he getting back at El Mayo? This is, wow. So Chapo's son, of course, his brother Ovidio was taken into custody a few months ago, and he's one of the Chapitos, one of the four sons of Chapo that took over the business, and he's been in custody for some months. What sort of, I mean, clearly some deal has been worked, but this shows the craziness of building your whole criminal justice policy or strategy, I should say, around informants. I mean, so Chapo was public enemy number one. You got him. You gave him life. And of course, he was sort of pre-Fetty Wap, as we say on the internet. So Chapo goes away. He supposedly was the architect of all of America's dope problems, but things just got worse. Of course, as we know, ODs have skyrocketed, etc. And as last intelligence reports were that Mayo and Chapo's sons were sort of beefing over territory, but maybe that was just their underlings, and that obviously they maintained a relationship on a higher level, or maybe this was, who knows, maybe this was presented as a peace offering. Hey, let's chip in on some property. And in fact, Chapo's son delivered El Mayo to the U.S. federal government in El Paso Wow. Never saw this one coming. Everyone thought El Mayo was hiding out in the mountains like El Mencho was presumed to be doing. But it shows you the comfort level that these guys actually have down in Mexico. Chapo, of course, wasn't really in hiding. He would pop into Culiacan and other cities, and his men would go around and take everyone's cell phone in a restaurant, but then he would say, "You're the guest of Mr. Guzman today," and he'd pay for everybody's meal, and he would eat out. And of course, famously, he met up with Sean Penn to give an interview, and that's how they caught him the last time. And I'm kind of at a loss. Pretty shocking. So there's a $15 million bounty on El Mayo, and there's a $5 million bounty on Mr. Guzman. Now, does Guzman get both the bounties? Now, of course, I'm repeating the story the federal government released. Is that what really happened? They, like anybody powerful should want to do, is control the narrative. So that's the story they've released. Is that really what went on? Sounds plausible. I mean, he wasn't taken into custody in Mexico, even though he clearly was comfortable getting on planes. Shows you how much the Mexican government was looking for him. Mexico seems to have become just a total, well, not a total, but outside of Mexico City, a narco state. But El Mayo used to be part of the Juarez cartel, Lord of the Skies, Amado Carrillo Fuentes, who supposedly died during plastic surgery. Who knows if that's even true? When he died or retired and went into hiding, whatever happened, El Mayo, allied himself with the Sinaloa Federation. And of course, he and El Chapo were, I don't know, there's not really a hierarchy between these guys. Like, U.S. federal government or prosecutors tend to describe any criminal conspiracy in the sort of like a version of the Italian mafia, where there's these strict hierarchy. So whether you're talking about some guys selling dope on the street in Detroit or the Mexicans south of the border, they always describe it in this mafia-like way, where there's this group is under this capo and this is the boss. But really, it's just a lot of guys, excuse me, who work together. Now, and each of them are very powerful, and each have their own enforcement wings, and sometimes their enforcement wings and get into it with each other. But when El Chapo's son's taken into custody late last year or last fall in a daring raid and delivered immediately to the U.S. Of course, there was lots of violence associated with that. But he's in U.S. custody. And so now his brother has delivered El Mayo. I wonder what sort of sweet deal they've cut. He didn't do that for nothing. Remember, El Chapo's wife, Emma Coronel, she unexpectedly landed in Washington, D.C. a few years back, went to court, got herself a deal where, I mean, I don't know, she did less than 2 years, I think. And she got out. Her and her lawyer and some other people went to a nightclub in L.A.
Hacerlo en Los Ángeles en el Día de la Independencia de México era una de sus metas, algo que Emma sabía y la razón que le hizo salir en público. Sobre todo en...
And we're making it rain and having drinks. We're kind of in bizarro world. I mean, this truly now is the age of the gangsters, even more than the 1920s. And they are now using the U.S. federal government as a tool in their own internal power struggle. So one of Chapo's sons showed up and landed in El Paso on a plane and had Ismael Zambada, considered to be, maybe along with El Mencho, the most powerful guys in the underworld in Mexico. Everybody thought Zambada, he's 78 years old. Everybody thought he was gone. He was in hiding. Well, not so much in hiding, but that he was just, you know, in some mountainous area where they weren't going to get him. Boy, it'll be interesting to find out, though what comes out may not be the truth, but it'll be interesting to at least hear the storylines of what went on behind the scenes. Zambada's own son is still in witness protection. He should have completed, I think he got like 11 years for his testimony against Mr. Guzman Sr. back in what year was that trial? 2018, and he was taken into custody in about 2014. He's got to be out, but he's in witness protection. Witness protection. Don't know where he is now. His son, or now his 78-year-old father's in custody. But of course, as we've seen, they've been taking out top-level people from Mexico. You know, Chapo, many others get killed, put in prison, and just more and more and more substances continue to flow over the border into the U.S. It's not slowing anything down. Global coca production is at an all-time high. Doesn't mean it's all coming to the U.S. Europe has become the #1 market now, but an increasing number of countries are, shall we say, compromised by the dope business.
Didn't I tell y'all? Ain't this everything I told y'all? Listen to me, chica. Me, chica. Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all it. Just go look at the last live. I told y'all and this before I even had any of these videos from other people to confirm what I said. I just know how this shit works. I told y'all, don't be all caught up in this shit. This man getting caught. No, this shit just smoke and mirrors. It's gonna be other people that be put right in place. They already in place. This is just a game that the DEA, the United States government, and the drug cartels play with each other. It's like a dance. It's like a waltz, a slow drag. You know, every now and then, you know, some heads got to roll, and sometimes it's like Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, whoever's sitting on the top right now, they only gonna sit on there until they get killed, till they get snitched on, or get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it, and that's what be happening. That is what be happening. That is what be happening. Appreciate you, Shauna, for the $5. Look, yeah, and that's what be happening. I told y'all. But look, you see how they snitching on each other and all of that? Didn't I tell you the cartel snitch on the other cartels? I'm gonna say this too. With this shit, the story that gives you, it don't never be the truth. Like so the DEA is saying that the brother, I mean Chapo's son, is who turned in El Mayo. That might be true, but that shit seems far-fetched than a bitch, don't it? Like, listen, check, this is what I'm trying to say, right? They saying the guy that was on the plane with El Mayo, El Chapo's son, he is the one who turned El Mayo in. But the thing about it is, he wanted to. So, you mean to tell me he turned in himself and another motherfucker at the same time? That shit crazy than a bitch. The only way I see that happening is if it's a deal for him to do a couple years, because he gonna do some time. You gonna do some motherfucking time. Oh yeah, you doing some time. But if it's a deal in place for him to do a couple years and get re-released, I'm gonna say 10 years. The Flores twins got 10 years. The ones up there in Chicago, the two Latino boys, the ones that's brought down El Chapo, the two twins, the Flores twins, They got about 10 years. And they walked into the federal in the feds to the feds. They wasn't even caught or nothing. They went they went on their own to the feds because they wanted to get out. And they knew that Chapo would never let them out. They knew that Chapo would kill them before he let them out. So they went and snitched on their Chapo to get out of it, to get out. You see how crazy that is? They wanted to get out of the drug game. They had already made a lot of money, hundreds of millions of dollars. They was the plug in. They was Chapo's and them plug in Illinois, Chicago, all that shit. The Flores twins. But they knew he would never let them out, so they went and snitched without even having a threat of going to jail. Now they probably eventually would have went to jail now, but they got out in front of it. Put it that way. And that's how Chapo, because the first trial Chapo went through once he got caught was in Chicago. It was because of the Flores twins. But they knew he would never let them out, so they snitched on him, and that's how he got roped off. Then I think he just had another trial in New York. They could try El Chapo in every state in the United States. Every state in the United States, they could try him in. But it's like Game of Thrones. Know what I'm saying? It's like Game of Thrones. Like, so do I believe that yeah, Chapo wife snitched too, exactly. Like, so do I like that's crazy though. Like, that's a big ass risk to take, right? So you want it from the police, right? And you're gonna turn yourself in with another motherfucker and be at the mercy of them to give you whatever they're gonna give you. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's to stop them from getting you in custody and saying, "Oh, nah, man, we found out that you wanted for this type of murder, you wanted for that." Because let's get this straight. All these guys got blood on their hands. All of these people are murderers, man. Let's get this straight off top. All of these people are murderers. All these people done got blood on their hands. So, like, I don't know, bro. That's just that. Could it happen? Sure. But that's just like that's another level of motherfucking. I don't know. I just, it's hard for me to see a motherfucker turning themselves in with another motherfucker, and with the hopes that the government gonna honor they deal with you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ecuador has become a country very much under pressure by large-scale narcos. Sinaloa is still the top dog, though Jalisco New Generation is extremely influential and powerful in other areas as well. Jalisco New Generation specifically.
Shout out to SLK Sound Like Cloud TV, yo, Inglewood.
It's a show of having almost like a paramilitary. They have like things that look like tanks. They produce videos where they have hundreds of guys dressed in CJNJ.
Hey, Tanil. Jump in the chat, let me know you're all right. Because your last comment in the chat was this right here. And I'm sure that you didn't mean to write this. So I kind of was trolling you, and I put this on the screen, to troll you. But I see you haven't commented since you last wrote that. So I would like you to comment in the chat so I know you're okay, because now I'm kind of worried a little bit. So just comment in the chat if you're all right, because I didn't see you comment after you made this comment right here. And I know you didn't mean to write this right here. So just comment, you know what I mean?
CJNG gear,
What's up, Slick Puller?
marching around, impacting the elections. What are the long-term plans of these guys? Hard to say. Perhaps Zambada was seen as representing the old way of doing things by his own allies within the operation, and a new method where the narcos are more integrated into the mainstream economy. For example, elements of the Sinaloa group are said to have created a total vertical monopoly of the fishing industry in Mexico. So you catch fish, you're paying some fee to them. You buy fish at the dock and process it into, I don't know, whatever, clam chowder or something. You're paying. If you own a seafood restaurant, you're paying. So the fishing industry, totally vertically integrated by Sinaloa. If you can remember this, for those of you that have been grocery shopping for a long time, remember maybe 10, 12 years ago, you catch avocados sometimes for less than $1. Avocados now are often $2 or $3. Well, a lot of that is a tax. Is due to a portion of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I gotta check on my people now. That one thing I do. That's why I be telling y'all, follow me on Instagram and DM me. Everybody that follow me on Instagram from this channel that DM me, we pretty much talk through the DMs. You know what I mean? For the most part. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like it be so we can talk, and sometimes you guys we can share information because it ain't no. That's one thing YouTube need to do. YouTube need to get an inbox or a DM or something. You know what I'm saying? So people can communicate that way. Uh, but I communicate with everybody. You know what I mean? And it's also in case something happened. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be wanting to know. So I don't know about y'all. I be checking on my people. Like, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't heard from Silk. I ain't heard from Silk in about a week or two. That ain't like Silk. So I'm going to jump in his motherfucking DMs and see what's up with him. You know what I'm saying? I check on my people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And y'all check on me. Like that's just something we do over here. You know what I'm saying? Even you, Tamara, when we had seen you in a while, shit, I was on your heels, and I was just hoping everything's okay. I know as time go on, something, time go on, things may happen to some of us. So, I just be making sure we all keep check on each other, make sure each other all right. But I'm just looking at T's comment. This is what she commented. So I put it on the screen to troll her, thinking that she gonna come back and say, Marita, you hell, Marita, you petty. But she didn't comment after that. She didn't comment after that. So, and one thing I know about her, I know that ain't what she meant to say. So I want to know if she all right. I just texted her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to give me y'all DMs. Look, man, listen. I already got some of y'all. I already gave some of y'all my information and a couple people information that related to me. So if something happened to me, y'all gonna know because I already done set it up that way. You know what I'm saying? I already done set it up that way. I already got some of y'all who, if something happened to me, y'all know who y'all is. Um, to make sure that you guys know and they know exactly what happened to me. And I got some of my family members and I connected them with some of y'all. So if something happened, y'all will know for sure. Mm, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I just texted her. She didn't answer. I told you, like, I ain't, like, that's not like her. We keep going on, but I'm thinking about her because I'm just saying, like, I know her. She would have hit back. She would have said, Marita, she'd have laughed at me because she'd have thought she'd have understood that I was just being petty by putting this up here. But she ain't hit back. Let me see, man. Let me check on my girl. Mm, 1 second, y'all. Let me check on my girl. Cause it's on my mind. I just tried to call her phone with the voicemail. Yeah, her phone went straight to voice. I just called her 2 times. It went straight to voicemail. Mm. Yeah, I called her twice. I pray hope she okay. Damn. I knew something was up. Look, I wasn't no guy. I mean, maybe her phone just went dead. I'm not sure. But I know goddamn well I was on it because I'm looking through the chat. She commented at 8:24. She commented at 8:24 p.m. It's 8:45 now. Soon as she commented, I commented at 8:25. I say, Tien, I say, look, I say, Tien, I say, you all right over there, girl? Right? Anonymous one seen what I posted. So he laughed, right? So I knew Anonymous was laughing at what I had posted. So I posted this. See, this is 8:27. Now it is 8:46, and I called her at 8:43. Well, 8:44. I called at 8:44. And to be honest with you, I texted her at I don't know. I can't see what time I texted her, but I just texted her. 8:39, something like that. Yeah. So, mm, I hope she all right. Maybe she'll hit back. I hope she okay.
Going to criminal groups in Mexico. They have a stranglehold in a lot of areas on lime and avocado. Well, they don't grow it, but they make the people that grow it pay a fee. So they're really sinking their teeth into the whole Mexican economy. And Mexico is not really a third world country. It has areas, parts of it are like a third world country, but of course, on and off, it has had the world's richest man, Carlos Slim, who's of Lebanese descent. But of course, Mexican economy works. His business and many of the business models of the richest people in Mexico would not be legal in the United States. It would violate antitrust laws. When if you drive from San Diego into Tijuana, as soon as you go over, your phone says, you're now in Mexico or whatever, new phone rates apply, and the phone rates become astronomical compared to U.S. phone rates, and that's where he makes a lot of his money as a government grant, or he did, for almost total control in the telecom industry. No wonder he's so wealthy. And it seems to be the kind of deals the government is cutting with the people from the underworld in Mexico. And the more I'm talking through this, I'm thinking maybe Zambada, 28 years old, maybe, I would imagine they're in it for the money. They would probably prefer, if they can, to make their money off extorting, like the Italian mafia. The smart ones moved into different things here. If you didn't know, many legal businesses around the country were started with organized crime, seed money.
Hey, Hey, shout out to Al Prophet, man. Y'all don't remember when that time Al Prophet covered the Melly case? I swear, I believe Al Prophet was watching my videos, bro. I swear he was saying some of the same stuff we were saying. But do y'all remember he ethered Melly Mama? Oh my God. I never seen Al Prophet cook like that. Like he was calling her tramps and whores and all type of shit. Bro, y'all, like, one day we go stroll back down memory lane. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking about strolling back down and going over some of the shit in the Melly trial just to cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. I watched I had a video that popped up on my home screen on YouTube, and it was open mic performances. The first open mic performance was Roddy Rich with Die Young. But the second open mic performance was YNW Melly, Murder on My Mind. And that shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy was talented. That boy talented than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he just fucked up, threw his life away for some bullshit. But it just made me think like, yeah, we gonna go back over the Melly case, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just you know, on the times where we don't got a lot of content popping off in YouTube, I think we're gonna just do Melly lives and just go back over some of the particulars of the case. But Al Prophet cooked Melly Mama, dog. That shit was hilarious, dog. I swear to God. We watched it on this channel, bro.
Several restaurant chains right here in Metro Detroit that shall remain nameless. The land that one of Detroit's casinos sits.
Okay, Tamara. Yeah, I left her a message too, so that's okay. I appreciate you.
On is leased from a guy linked to the Detroit Mafia. So, but would you rather make money off extorting avocado and lime and fish and not really be a topic of a lot of law enforcement?
Yeah, we're gonna do that, anonymous ones. We'll do it because I was invested in that case too. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. When they had a hung jury, what they call it, whatever the fuck it was, nigga, I was exhausted. Like I was part of the trial. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go back through it.
Attention, or would you rather send crystal and Fetty over the border and subject yourself to huge prison time in the U.S.? Well, I mean, unless you're a crazy person, you'd rather make money with less risk. Maybe, and the Chapo sons specifically, they've been heavily involved in trying to take over the retail distribution of high-end reefers there in Mexico. Dispensaries. So Chapo's son are big in the dispensary business, and Mexico in the last 10 years has become a big consumer.
Okay, Tamara, I appreciate you. Let us know as soon as she hits you back. Because her phone went to voicemail, so, you know.
Of what they used to just send over to us. Crystal, very popular, I guess, in Tijuana. It's 50 cents. You get a capsule of it. But yeah, Chapo's sons would probably rather move into, if they can grow high-grade kush and sell it, might as well do that instead of the other stuff. Not saying the other things are going to stop, but this is pretty interesting. There must be a lot of Games of Thrones type of thing going on behind the scenes, but Chapo's son got El Mayo, his father's supposed one-time equal, to get on a plane, and they landed in El Paso. And now it'll be interesting to see what goes on with Ovidio Guzman, the son that was already in custody. Will he get a sweet deal with this new brother? Will they get sweet deals like Chapo's wife? Maybe so. I wouldn't be surprised if the U.S. government, and I don't think this is a bad thing. The U.S. government's job is to stop the U.S. population from being harmed. Perhaps the idea will be control who's in power down there in Mexico. Let them do what they do in exchange for them turning down the production of Fetty specifically, but also crystal, because those account for so many overdose deaths in the United States. I wonder if those type of conversations are being had. You know, we'll let you serve short prison terms and go back and be in power, and in exchange, we want to see less production, much less production of these very hard drugs, and less of them sent to the U.S., which should be the U.S. government's goal. Putting people in prison should just be a means to the end of harm reduction amongst the U.S. population. We shall see. So El Mayo is in custody, brought there by Chapo's son. Wow, what a deal that was cut. So look for some interesting things. El Mayo has many indictments sitting on him, quite a few of them out of the city of Chicago, but probably any city could indict him. New York got to try Chapo last time. I would imagine the Chicago prosecutors would like their chance at Zambada, and he's already listed in the Bureau of Prisons. I mean, his name is in there. It says BOP not in custody, but he's already in the system. So
how the fuck is he already in the system with the Bureau of Prisons? The nigga wasn't even in jail. That shit crazy than a bitch, ain't it? So the man was already listed as in the Bureau of Prisons. What they were saying, like, your ass we gonna get your ass one day, huh? That's crazy. Nasty work here, y'all. It's some nasty work going on behind the scenes, bro. But I'm using this situation to highlight, and you're gonna have people say, oh no, that's just how those Mexican guys do it. That's how the cartels do it. Listen, that shit happens all over, no matter what city, what state, what country. I'm telling you. The big boys, the big dogs, the bosses, them dudes snitch on each other. They tell the police certain shit. Anything that they can do to stay in power. You know what I mean? Because after a while you get so big, you get on the radar of the police. Like, it's no way to avoid it. You know what I mean? Like, you're on the radar. Like, somebody done told, they done saw what you got going on, and now it's a game. Now it's a, you know, you pay me. You know what I mean? I might let you slide. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit still going down. All of that shit is still going down. The paying the police off, and snitching on your competition, and trying to kill your competition, and yeah, all of that shit is still going down. You know what I mean? Like, the United States, the DEA, they are making deals with murderers, drug traffickers, all of the above. All of the above. I'm telling you, if this story is true, I would not be surprised if El Chapo's son is back free with 10 years. He gonna get about 10. So he'll do about 7, 8, then go to a halfway house, and then he's gonna be back in Mexico running shit. Know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this shit, bro. I'm telling you. Trust me. Trust me, yo. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, and make sure y'all donate to the channel. Let's move on. But I told y'all how this shit go. I told y'all how this shit go. Where we at? I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I've been watching that goddamn uh um Terrence Howard shit. Cause Terrence Howard did another video He did another interview on what that shit is? On Joe Rogan. And that shit is hilarious, bro. I'm gonna do another video on Terrence Howard after a while. But they on his top. Well, I swear they on his top.
YouTube Premium is
The evening of December.
Next, I want to move to Fanni Willis and YFA and Lucci, right? And the reason why I'm moving to Fanni Willis and I'm putting them together is because some interesting shit went on in the YFA and Lucci case. See, a lot of people have been distracted by the Young Thug trial. But I want to remind people, and listen, I'm a Lucci fan. If it comes down to Lucci and Thug, I'm on Lucci's side. You know what I mean? As a fan. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to understand that. But I'm gonna call a spade, right? One of my first videos I did on YouTube was I didn't feel like Lucci and them was wrong for leaving their homeboy. I'm gonna tell you why. And I can replay the video if y'all really want to see it. But I didn't feel like they was wrong. And I said this, and I said this then, and I say this again. If I'm the homeboy that I went with y'all and we went to spin on some niggas, you already know how this goes. You already know that it might be chance that you don't come back. You know that. You know what you're signing up for, right? Now, say I got mortally wounded. I don't want my friends to take me to the hospital. You know why I don't want them to take me to the hospital? Because I'm going to die. And I don't want you to get charged with my murder and you didn't even kill me. That's what was going to happen. If Lucci and them would have took that man to the hospital, it would have been an open and shut case. When you is in the commission of a felony and somebody dies and you're with them, you get that murder, whether you killed them or not. This happens. If the police kill, if we robbing somebody and we get away and the police shoot you, I would catch your murder charge. This is how that goes. So if I was that guy, I wouldn't have wanted them to take me to the hospital. That's just me though. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in. Now if it's a chance I may live, like, okay, all right, drop me off close by that bitch and call the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, a guy on the corner like that. But I don't want my homies to go to jail for something for that, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They didn't kill me. They didn't kill me. I knew what I was doing, right? So that what my opinion was on it. Lucci and them did a drill in his fucking Maybach truck. Like, for the life of me, I couldn't fucking understand that. I did not understand. I just still don't get it. It made me feel like something went down at the spur of the moment. It made me feel like something went down at the spur of the moment. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She okay. She okay, y'all. Tia, she did hit me back. She okay. She said the little baby got the phone and went to and typed that shit in the chat. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, I got you. We were just checking on you. So she good, y'all. Um, but where I was at? Where I was at? Where the fuck I was at? Oh yeah. Like, to me, it made me it made me feel like this had to be some spur of the moment shit. This had to be some shit that, like, out of nowhere, they got into some static and they had to spin on some niggas, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's what happened. But that's the only. I'm like, well, how is this nigga gonna do a drill in his Maybach truck? Like, they gonna know it's you, nigga. Like, you like they gonna like they notice gonna notice your truck. Like, that's like begging to go to jail. But that's what happened. So, Lucci go to jail. Dang, they didn't have to throw the man out the car. I'm saying, I feel you, Denise, but what else is it? All right, well, place him out the car. I'm saying, listen, the streets is a cold place, y'all. That's why I keep telling you, get out the streets, young men, young women. Get out the streets. You got to be prepared for all of the worst, coldest shit that you could ever think or imagine. It could happen. It could go down. It could be a reality at any time. You got to be cognizant of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no love in the streets. But I'm gonna say this though. What is the other? So you mean to tell me we supposed to take you to the hospital and all of us go to jail for murder for the rest of our lives? For the rest of our life. Because it's over. Once we get you to this hospital and you die, we're cooked forever. We're gonna like we ain't got no defense or nothing. Because we was in a commission of a felony and you died. They got the video of us having a shootout, and because I'm gonna show you the video right here in a minute, and you dead. What? Like, no, what? No. We're not doing that. Hell no. That don't make no sense. Shit, in that case, we might well walk right up into the police precinct. We might well walk right up in that bitch and say, hey, yeah, we shot them. We shot at them niggas in that, because that's an open and shut case. I don't want my friends to go to jail, my dogs to go to jail for killing me, and they didn't kill me. Lucci and them didn't shoot that man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm doing exactly the same shit Lucci and them did. I'm telling you that right motherfucking now. And but vice versa to that, I want you to do that to me too. If I get shot, I'm dying. That man got shot in the head, I'm dying. Do me a favor. This on me. Don't take me to the hospital, dog. Don't take me to the hospital. Not if I'm dying. Don't take me. You know why don't take me? Because it's not fair. I'm going to die. It's not fair for you to go to jail for the rest of your life for killing me, but you didn't kill me. Know what I'm saying? Like, no, I stand on that shit. No, don't take me to no hospital. I'm out of here. I know what I told y'all, I'm big on accountability. I know what I signed up for. Know what I'm saying? I knew when you get in them calls and you say, yeah, I'm finna go do this type of shit with you. Everybody understand that this might be a one-way trip. You better understand that this might be a one-way trip. This may be a one-way trip. I swear, I still remember the prayer I used to say, Lord, please protect me in these mean streets. I used to say that every time I was gonna do some shit. Cause I already knew, like, I might not make it back. This might be the night. It's cold, man. It's cold. It's cold. And I understand how, how everybody could feel like, damn, that's fucked up. Yeah. But that's just the way it is in the streets. That's why I'm on the porch, y'all. I'm out that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm retired. I just tell stories on the internet about that shit, and hopefully I can deter some other people, some youngsters, some of our young people to get out them shit. So don't never get into them shits. because they may not get to retire like me. You know, they may not be blessed uh, with to make it through all these situations because these are the harsh realities of the streets. And some shit you got to be cold on, man. So I don't disagree with Lucci. I don't at all. Period. Hell no. Uh-uh. And to be honest with you, if you pay attention, didn't it work out? Didn't it work out? He ain't got life. Cause he was if you took that nigga to the hospital, you had life, player. Oh yeah, you was gonna get life for sure. For sure. Now, back to what I hop at the top, farting into this shit. Allegedly, and everything I say on this channel is alleged. Everything is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes. None of this stuff could be substantiated. The fair act use is in act, right? Lucci's a blood gang member, allegedly. His gang is tied to the Inglewood family, right? Allegedly. And we all know Inglewood family, that's Los Angeles, California. Inglewood, Fanni Willis is from California. Fanni Willis and her daddy is from Inglewood, right? Donovan Nut Thomas was YFN Lucci's friend and if I'm not mistaken, manager, something like that. Young I think he was Rich Homie Corn manager as well. I'm gonna tie this shit in here, y'all. Check this out. Lucci did a drive-by in a Maybach truck. His own Maybach truck. They got it on camera. I'm finna show it to y'all. I'm finna show y'all the video. I'm finna show you the video. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Lucci did a drive-by in his own Maybach truck. They got a witness saying that she saw Lucci's friend being pushed out of the truck. The same Maybach truck that did the drive-by. The truck come back to Lucci. It's Lucci's truck, right? Lucci got the sweetest deal in the world. They dropped all the other charges, and he just got a fucking charge for being in a gang or some shit like that, right? Do you know Fanni Willis just signed off on Lucci to get released early? She just signed the letter. They made a deal. She signed the letter for Lucci to get out of jail to get parole, right? Now I ask you, why? What is the incentive? She going so hard on Young Thug, right? Why is Fanni Willis giving YFN Lucci deals and breaks and shit? They got Lucci red-handed almost with the video. I'm going to show you the video in a minute. My theory, my hypothesis, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. Because it was rumors that Fanni Willis was dating Donovan Nut Thomas. Y'all know my girl, hot box Fanni. Y'all know my baby, drop it like it's hot Fanni. Y'all know how my girl roll. Y'all know how my baby roll. Y'all know how my baby Fanni Willis roll. Know what I mean? She gonna drop it like it's hot. It was rumors that Fanni Willis and Donovan Nut Thomas had a relationship, a personal relationship. They was doing the horizontal mambo, right? Lucci is beefing with Thug, allegedly. Everything I say here is alleged because of the murder of Donovan Nut Thomas, right? You see the connection? Not only is Fanni from Inglewood, not only is Fanni father from Inglewood, not only is wife and Lucci's blood gang connected to Inglewood family, right? Fanni was dating Donovan Nut Thomas. He was allegedly murdered by YSL or YSL members, and the hit was allegedly ordered by Young Thug. You see the connection? She giving Lucci a break because Lucci is riding for Nut. And she is riding for Nut too. That is why, that is the underlying thing behind this whole YSL Rico. YSL allegedly killed Fanni Willis' friend and probably somebody that she had a personal relationship with, which was Donovan Nut Thomas. Lucci was carrying this fight on in the streets for Nut, and Fanni came and backed him up with these charges against YSL and Young Thug, allegedly, because everything I say here is alleged. And not only that, she gave Lucci a favorable deal, so Lucci will be free in the next couple months. You see? But I'm gonna play the video though. See it crazy, bro. It all add up, y'all. I'm telling you.
2020 seemed like a normal day in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia.
What's up,
Old heads were on the
Shante?
block washing their cars. People were celebrating coming up on pandemic stimulus checks. All in all, things were looking up for the residents of the Oakland City area. Little did they know, though, everyone's lives would change in a matter of minutes. As folks were posted on the block enjoying their evenings, they noticed a suspicious vehicle creeping up on the 900 block of People's Street. It was extremely suspicious because when you see an over $200,000 Maybach SUV pulling up to the trenches, unannounced, straight lurking, with windows tinted darker than Michael Blackson. At first, the people in the neighborhood thought nothing of it. But then, when the car stopped in the middle of the road, best believe everyone noticed when two shooters flung the doors open and already started shooting. This moment would forever change the rap world because unbeknownst to everyone involved, apparently it was none other than the multi-platinum rapper YFN Lucci driving the SUV. And when one of his shooters who was...
Y'all see that? That man did a drill in his own Maybach truck. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they got footage, everything. That's what I was gonna say this too. Boy, you can't get away. You can't do shit nowadays, boy. Like, I'm just be real with you. Like, you might well, I ain't gonna lie to you, you might well don't do a goddamn thing because everything get caught on camera nowadays, bro. They got cameras everywhere, bro. Everywhere. So but you see, so how did Lucci get this such a favorable deal? Lucci didn't snitch on Thug or none of that. He didn't tell on anybody. He refused to. They asked him and they refused to. He got this deal because he's beefing with Thug because of the death of Donovan Nut Thomas. That is why he's beefing with Thug, allegedly, because everything I say is alleged. And Fanni is riding is beefing with Thug and riding for Donovan Nut Thomas too, because he was her friend, and he also allegedly was romantically connected to Fanni. It all adds up. It all adds up. Just look, bro. Listen, think about this. You don't hear shit like this every day. You don't hear the DA of a county have a relationship with a known gang member. Only in Atlanta you're gonna hear some shit like this. But the point I'm trying to make is it's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. It's fire, but it's some legs to this rumor. You can tell it's legs to the rumor with the actions of everybody that's involved in the shit. She going hard at Young Thug. But and we know that it's a war between YSL and YFL. But she cut Lucci a deal. Listen, Lucci, let me be honest with you, dog. Lucci did not have no goddamn he ain't have no weak case. If they would have continued to just prosecute Lucci on the shit that he was charged with, he most likely would have been convicted. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. If that shit would have ran in front of a jury, he had and they would have showed that video of that Maybach truck pulling that goddamn drive out. Well, even though you couldn't see who was driving, I'm gonna give him that. But you put that shit in front of a jury. You put that shit in front of a jury along with the friend being thrown out the car. The witnesses say that they seen the throw it out the car, describing the truck, this and that there. I I think the jury would have felt the way, and it probably wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have had this favorable of an outcome, is what I'm saying. I don't believe the only he gave up nothing for this deal. Lucci gave up not one thing to the state attorney to get this deal. They just gave him the deal. They dropped all of his charges except a gang charge, like hanging with gang members or some shit. He got like a gang charge or some shit like that. All they dropped everything, the homicide, the RICO, all of that shit got dropped. Like because of Fanni. Because he was sliding for Peanut. And that is Fanni's love interest, friend, whatever. And Fanni and Lucci is on the same side. They sliding. She just using the law, and Lucci was in the streets. And they both was sliding on Young Thug. That's how come Fanni just signed, what's the name, petitioning for Lucci to have the early release and be on parole and to be granted parole. She just signed this. Got everybody scratching their head like, damn, what the fuck? I would bet money that I'm right on this one. And this ain't no military secret either, because a lot of people been felt this way. Like I can't sit here and act like I just put it all together. I can't. Like all of this shit was already. It's people in Atlanta and all that people that already know this shit. I ain't make this up. I'm just breaking this shit down so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? So y'all so it'll be in y'all minds so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? And so you can see the shit that be going on, the games these people play, the moves these people make right in front of everybody's eyes. I'm telling you, real shit. Hit that like button, y'all. I've been doing my homework, Sunday. I'm telling you, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. So yeah, that's how Lucci got saved. I'm gonna play the video a little bit though. I don't know everything that this guy's saying is true in this video, but I do know I will bet money that part is true. Like he's saying there's some beef with 4PF and all of that. I don't know about all that shit, but I do know I'm pretty sure this is what happened and how Lucci was able to get such a favorable deal.
Was critically hit and left to die. It was his name that came up as a suspect just 1 month later in January 2021. There's no exaggeration when I tell y'all that the situation in Atlanta right now is crazy.
6.
So I'm here to check out Keefe. He's in.
At 6, we've learned a music megastar, YFN Lucci, has surrendered on the gang racketeering case.
We begin tonight with a developing story. Atlanta police are on the scene of a triple shooting, and one of the victims is a teenager. The shooting happened outside a barber shop, and tonight one victim is clinging to life.
Literally insanity. Within the past 24 hours, this video of YFN Lucci's shooting dropped on WSB TV. But then a short 5 hours later, the infamous DA, Donnie Willis, who was the boogeyman to all these street gangs in Atlanta's metropolitan area, in a surprise move, released a statement advocating for YFN Lucci's early release. And literally a mere 2 hours after that, Lil Baby's business partner from a seafood restaurant, the Seafood Menu, was gunned down in his Rolls Royce Cullinan.
I'm gonna stop this one right here because I do not know about none of that being tied to nothing. So I'm gonna just leave that one out. I'm gonna get up out of that one out. All I wanted was that part, the beginning part. I'm gonna get up out of that rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like I ain't what's the name? Hey, I want to show y'all something though, right? I'm finna take a little detour and talk about something that's not on, not in the title, right? I'm finna drop y'all. I'm finna drop y'all some exclusive, right? I'm finna drop y'all some exclusive, right? Y'all want this exclusive? I'm finna give y'all the exclusive. Jump in the chat, let me know if y'all want this exclusive, right? Anonymous ones, this for you. Jump in the chat. Let me know you still here. I ain't gonna drop this exclusive until you let me know you here. You want to hear this exclusive. I'm finna drop this exclusive. We ain't got but the 5 people in the chat, so y'all finna be the 5 to get it. Okay. Do you remember when I told you that it's a high profile case that something that we already know who did it, but ain't nobody saying nothing? Do you remember I told you that? And you asked me, you said, can you tell us the case? And I said no. I say this, us bloggers be knowing shit, but sometimes we don't say. A lot of times we be knowing, right, okay. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna just show you something. Somebody dropped it. Somebody dropped it, but we didn't want to drop it. I'm not the only one that knows this. I'm not the only one that knows this. It's a lot of people that know this. I was told this because I'm in certain circles. But how this thing went down was nobody wanted to report on it because it would be too much like snitching. Because this person had been arrested, uh, and none of us felt like it'd be cool to do that. So we just been chilling, waiting, watching, just waiting. Now I'm finna show you something. I'm finna show you. Somebody dropped it. Somebody dropped it. And now I feel like, okay, we come out the bushes a little bit. Cause it's finna hit the fan. So I'm finna show you. Here it come.
People stop talking about Big Jook. That's Joe Gotti brother who was shot and killed leaving the repairs. A motherfucker murdered him in front of his mama. Wild as hell. You know, it's been news of a guy named CEO Jizzle. You know, I reported about this. Well respected in Memphis. Everybody know him. He was linked in Young Dolph. That was his homie. Um, a lot of people pointed fingers at him and his crew when Big Jook lost his life. You know, he was one of the fingers pointed at because of how respected he is, the name he got, the love people got for him. You know, a lot of people say that guy single-handedly run Memphis. You know, a lot of people say, "No, man, don't listen to that street shit. That nigga don't run nothing." But some people say that nigga run Memphis. He well known in the city, and he was an opera like Yo Gotti and shit like that. You know, he said some words about Big Jook. You know, Big Jook death happened a little while ago. That news went quiet. And then CEO Jizzle said some shit about Big Jook that a lot of people didn't notice. And it was brought to my attention. You know, one thing about this culture, self-snitching is real. Sometimes people will do some shit and it'll be a secret, but most times people looking for vindication off that shit that went viral on the internet. And it's been a while, but now we at a point where it seems like people is claiming Big Jook murder, or they're speaking in a way to irritate Yo Gotti as if they did Big Jook murder. Hit the like button. Gold on this video 1,000 likes. You know, it's a guy that said something about Yo Gotti brother, and it sounded very, very strong. Remember, CEO Jizzle, he was actually shot at a little baby concert. A motherfucker tried to kill him. A lot of people said that was get back. You know, that was the get back for street shit that was going on in the streets and shit like that. Well, that man posted something up, you know, that left a lot of people shook. He said some shit, gotta do it in front of his mama, leave a stain on her brain. Hold up, wait a minute. Do it in front of his mama. Put trauma all in her fucking head, okay? Leave a stain on her brain. I said, damn, that's tough as hell. And then when you think about it, Big just died in front of his mama. And I'm pretty sure she traumatized him. You know, those are the type of comments that make a motherfucker feel like you claiming this murder. You know, we see this in the Chicago culture and the drill culture. Somebody lose their life. You just gotta watch YouTube for about 3, 4, 5 days. Eventually, whoever did it gonna claim their hand and raise it in the air like I did. You feel me? In this culture, motherfuckers doing interviews on killing people. That's wild as hell. But I wanted to bring that to your attention. You know, the Fed's been looking at CEO Jizzle and a lot of those guys, Kenny, and a lot of those guys who the Fed's been looking at. A lot of people feel like these might be the guys behind Big Juke death. You know, a lot of people feel like Big Juke died in retaliation for Young Dolph death. A lot of people say, look, Young Dolph died because of that street shit that went on in that street, and Yo Gotti didn't know what's going on. Me personally, you know, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I was surprised that Young Dolph was still in his hood, still going to the corner stores, still going to Mercator's Cookies. You know, he rich. People can watch him. Everybody knows.
I'm gonna say this right here, y'all. Shout out to Truth Teller. He went on and dropped it. He saw the tweet, the post that CEO Jizzle made, pretty much self-snitching, and he used it as a way to get this story out, right? Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But I'm here to tell y'all, CEO Jizzle name been ringing since Big Juke's murder. CEO Jizzle name been ringing as the trigger man since Big Juke's murder. I went and followed CEO Jizzle on Instagram as soon as I heard that his name was ringing. He been self-snitching for months now. I got so many screen recordings of CEO Jizzle's lives where he singing rap songs and insinuating shit, doing rap videos, insinuating shit. Yeah. So I'm here to tell you, as far as what I heard and where everything I heard is alleged, I don't know shit. It's all alleged. Fair use is an act, everything here for educational purposes. As far as what I heard, Truth Teller is right on point with this one here. I heard this shit months ago. Everybody heard this shit months ago. I'm not the only blogger that heard this shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh yeah, my sources just no." That's not no. It was a lot of bloggers that knew this shit, but of course, everything on the internet, everything is alleged. Um, we don't know if he did it for real. I'm gonna tell you this: it came from a credible source who told everybody that CEO Jizzle is possibly the murderer. You know what I'm saying? The person that said that CEO Jizzle is the guy who did this to Big Juke was a credible person. And it was somebody that was on scene. Somebody on scene when Juke died told everybody this, told the bloggers this, and I'm sure they told the police too. But we was just sitting waiting for an arrest. Because after an arrest happened, then we could talk. See what I'm saying? But then no arrest never happened. So everybody who I knew who knew about it, they never spoke on it. They never made a video on it. I suspect they're gonna make videos now. It's gonna be some videos made now. But I wasn't the first to know this, or I wasn't the first to be told this. I just happened to be around and hearing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a few bloggers that know this, bro. I'm talking about probably about a good that I know about a good 6 or 7 that knew this. And everybody kept it on the wraps because you know you don't know. You don't know for sure. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. And nobody been arrested. But with the tweet, with the post, I mean, he pretty much like, you know, he's self-snitching. Which shout out the truth teller. Shout out the truth teller for sitting and waiting for CEO Jizzle to say what he said so he could get the information out, so he could make this video. Because I'm sure truth teller probably knew as well too. He probably already heard this as well. And he just sat in the cut and watched those Insta stories in post and waited till he self-incriminated himself to where he could come out and make this video. I told Anonymous One just weeks ago, it's a big case. And everybody know what happened, but ain't nobody saying what happened. And here we are today. Here we are today. I'm telling you, a lot of times, yeah, his name, I'm telling you, his name been ringing. And if y'all remember now, he the one that got shot in the chest at that show, that Glorilla show. Remember? He also the one who took Lil Migo's chain. He snatched Lil Migo's chain. He been terrorizing CMG for a while now. For a while now. I'm gonna take it a step further than that. I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive. I'm gonna tell you what Truth Teller ain't tell you. Word is that around the time that Big Juke got unalived, Jizzle was riding around taking hits. And guess what he was riding around in? A white Ford Explorer. Wowzers. A white Ford Explorer with no tag on it. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? People getting money, riding around and getting it. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, brother, bloggers be knowing shit. Riding around and getting it. That's what I heard. You got some money? Just somebody that you don't like? Call Jizzle. Jizzle gonna pull up, get that bag from you, and he hunting for you, the one you want him to get. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. You heard that from me, though. You heard that from me. But let's see how this story unfolds. I'm not saying CEO Jizzle did nothing. I'm just saying that's what they saying. I'm just saying that's what they saying. You know? Well, all right. Let's keep moving. Shout out to my guy, Truth Teller. I'm going to give you the credit for breaking the story, Truth Teller. But this is the story that I was telling you guys about a couple weeks back. But I just didn't say which story. I was gonna always wait until somebody else put it out. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna wait. I don't give it 2 years, 3 years. I was always gonna wait. But they say the streets of Memphis already knew though. They say his name had been ringing for a while. I just been watching his Insta stories in the cut and recording them bitches. I've been recording bitches like a mother. I ain't shit. Cause I just knew eventually if it come out, then I had an Insta stories. I'm here. But yeah, man. All right. What we gonna move to next? Let me see what we got. Keefe deep Might do Keefe D snitch ass. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna do. Let me see. Chris Brown, Yella Beezy. We might do Chris Brown, Yella Beezy. Let's see what Chris Brown and Yella Beezy got going on. Hit that like button, guys. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned at the top of the chat. We only got a $20 goal. I appreciate it. I'm trying to find this video. Let me see.
Reason you see.
Get that shit there off of there.
Shut the whole thing down, man. Had the whole thing ticking and clicking. You know, a lot of people say he better than Michael Jackson, man. Man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys become members. Make sure you share what we got going on over here, Boss Talk 101. But listen, I had to speak on this, man. Look like Chris Brown is back in the news, man. And like I said, real dope dude. Don't get it twisted, man. I've always been a fan of Chris. But, you know, anytime he do something, it's going to be global because a lot of people watch Chris Brown to see his next move because of all the stuff he been through years and years ago when he was young. But listen, all I'm going to say is, man, the show was fantastic from the looks of it online. Everything you've seen, the boy was on point. The music, of course, he took pictures with the women, as he always do. They were paying thousands of dollars to get with him. And at the end of the day, you got to understand, when these women come out for Chris Brown, it's a whole nother level of how they get down. So you got to understand, Chris Brown is not just no average pup when it come down to, you know, having these girls in a fantasy world when it come down to him. He is the AKA sex symbol of all the music right now. This boy right here, man, they love him, you know. But
hey, speaking of that, shout out to Just Say No to Sko. Shout out to my guy Just Say No to Sko, man. Sko had a it looked like a young lady. Hey, did any of y'all hear Sko game? Anybody here watch my boy Sko live? You know, I fuck with Sko, man. You know what I mean? Did y'all anybody here watch Sko live? Just Say No to Sko, man. Hey, did y'all see last night that Sko had on a person on his channel, and he said that the lady was Chris Brown's stalker, right? Now, when you look at the lady, hold on. Look, you know, I got to back this up, y'all. We're gonna get into it. But this side story. Nah, I've unsubbed from Butter, but I hear you. Okay, so I'm gonna check it out. Listen, this is what we're gonna do here. Because it ties into this Chris Brown situation too. Right? We got to this story is interesting as well. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna pull up Sko for y'all.
What we got going? Here we go. Who's seen this right? He the likes of guy.
All right.
clothes, buying him. I'm about to roll up on one of his fucking trays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a real fucking fan.
Let me see the tray. Let me see the tray.
So this dude right here is supposedly, or this person right here is supposedly Chris Brown's stalker. This person goes to all Chris Brown shows and pays the $1,000 to take the pictures with Chris Brown, right? So hold on, let's look. I'm gonna play this right.
From the One of Them Ones tours, 2022.
Now you look
She got the Chris Brown rolling tray in that motherfucker. She finna spark up on the Chris Brown rolling. Nah, you a fucking fan. You a real deal fan.
Look
like,
at
you
the
you got the rolling tray. You got the merch. You got. What is it about this nigga? Let me ask you. Say is it?
Look at the chat. Look at the chat, y'all. Look at the chat. The people in the chat saying this is a man, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like every game. What's happening is this person is a fan of Chris Brown. So much a fan of Chris Brown till they go to all Chris Brown shows, wherever, all over the country, pay the $1,000 and take a picture with Chris Brown. Got numerous pictures with Chris Brown. Now, ain't nobody saying, Chris Brown, ain't nothing bad about Chris Brown with this. What we're saying is that people are saying that this is a male. And they're saying that this person who looks like a male is so much of a fan of Chris Brown to it's like almost like stalking. And this person is going around all over everywhere to Chris Brown shows and paying $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. And that's what's going on. Ain't nobody saying Chris Brown did nothing to this person or did nothing with this person. We just saying that people just saying that Chris Brown has a super fan that may be a man. That's what they're saying. But look at the chat.
This music, that's it. You relate to him. You like a nigga this much behind the shit he's selling the records and shit like that. Is it the dance moves, the light skinned nigga? What is it about Chris Brown that got you fucked up?
It don't got me fucked up. It's just the way he handles shit. Like, I like the way, because like I said, this is nothing new for me, and I ain't trying to have no sympathy, but I'm used to this type of abuse. You know what I'm saying? So just hold on.
What do you mean abuse? What do you mean you're used to this kind of abuse? What do you mean?
All this verbal abuse, all this shit. Like, I mean, I got a fucking scar right here from a knife. Domestic violence. Like, I've been through real shit. So to see someone like Chris, who's been through everything, like through the media, like he's been through a lot of shit. Like, he's always going through shit. Even right now, he got something he's going through. But yet, the way he do interviews and the way he inspires people and be like, don't worry about what people say about you, don't worry about shit like that. That's what I related to as a fan. And just from that, it wasn't even mostly his music, it's mostly him just as a person. Then that made me support his music and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To support him in general.
So tell me this. So tell me, you done been to a lot of this nigga shows. You done been to, you know what I mean? You done traveled around. How many shows have you been to? Can you tell me, do you know about how many shows? You know how many tour stops you done stopped on?
I can count them out for you.
Count the motherfuckers out.
I went to the party tour. Hold on, here goes some shot glass. I'm about to drink with your shot glass.
Come on, turn the fuck up, man. What we doing? Turn up right now. Yeah, you turn up. Let's go.
Go here, boy.
Off the wagon.
Let's go here, boy.
Party tour 2017. Okay. I went to go to a lot of club events. I went to the Urban in Miami 2021 for New Year's. I went to the Exchange 2021.
Yeah.
I went to, where else I go to? I go to all his pop-ups, except for the recent ones. That's when I stopped going.
Yeah.
I went to both his pop-ups in LA. For his oracles, his slides, I buy his slides. I just support him. What other shows I went to? I know I went to Canada recently. I just went to Canada. That's where I did my meet and greet. And then I went to Paris last year. And also I went to Jamaica, the Beezy art event.
You went to Jamaica where Chris Brown was out there?
Yeah, for the Beezy art weekend.
And you went to Canada when that nigga was out there?
Yeah, for my meet and greet.
And how many times have you actually took photos with this nigga? How many times you got close to the nigga to talk to him or take photos with him?
I never see, that wasn't me. A lot of the other people who bully me and talk shit in the Team Breezy community, those are the ones that be up his ass and up the dancer's ass and all in a comments with with the aunties and the moms and stuff. Like, I'm not like that. I always give him his space. I always give, even in my meet and greet, I give him so much space. I'm not in his ass. So that's why I don't get why they trying to call me a stalker, because I'm not in his ass at all. He do his show, he leave, I leave.
Okay, all right, okay.
Look at the chat, y'all. Look what the people saying in Skull chat.
A lot of people, let's get this shit out the way real quick. You know what I mean? I see my goddamn chat right now. Let's get this out the way real quick. And I know you've heard this online several times. Tell these people right now, are you a man or are you a woman?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you see. Do these look like implants? Does this look like a dick? Does this look like a BBL? Hopefully that answers your question.
Y'all tell me, chat, did they answer y'all question? Chat, there we go. You know what I mean? Chat, did she say, nigga, I'm a 100% female. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm 100% female. Did that answer y'all question? Did that answer y'all question? Go fuck around and be subpoenaed and serve papers. Miss Parker, I'm gonna get some, get the likes up.
They say she lying. They say she lying.
Did that answer y'all question? Fuck it, y'all. I mean, come on. The fuck is, you know what I mean?
Say now.
She said, there you go, right there. She said, I'm a guy. And on top of that, tell people you have a child, right?
Yeah, I have a kid.
How old is your kid?
I'm not gonna talk about it, but
but you do have a kid though.
The pussy tight. It's a C-section. It's a pussy tight, so don't worry about it.
Hey man.
Okay, all right. The end of that, y'all. End of that. She say, fuck all the bullshit. I've had a child before. I'm a female. All that shit, y'all.
Hey man, shout out to Just Say No to Skull. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what that motherfucker say. The voice is manly to me. The face is manly to me. And they got all kind of surgeries and shit that be happening or whatever. Do y'all think that's a man? Like, that look like a man to me. Like, I understand, you know what I mean? That look like a motherfucking man to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why y'all don't remember before I did my video. I did a video way before, and I said that I don't like my women looking like they perfect. I don't like my women looking like they got made out of goddamn, drew out a cartoon book. I like my woman to have some stretch marks on them. I like my woman, I don't want her nose to be straight, look like Michael Jackson. Nah, I don't want none of that shit. I want my woman to look like goddamn little saggy titties. I mean, like, I want my woman to look like, you know what I mean? Like, I want some imperfections on my woman. That way I know, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit, it getting scary out here, dog. It's a jungle out here, especially when these women have their face beat. They look like the punks, Ponks. They look just like the punks. Listen, let me tell you something. I do not even holler at girls like in the club and shit like that no more. Like, I don't do it. Because the makeup and shit, it done got too good. The surgeries and shit, it's done got too good, y'all. So I don't even fuck around. Like, like real shit. Like, I need my woman to look a little deformed. You know what I mean? I ain't saying deformed, but I'm saying I need my woman to look a little natural. I like natural women. I like my woman to look like Sanaa Lathan on Love and Basketball when she just want to play for your heart. When she want to play one-on-one for your heart, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? I need my women to, I need one of your titties to be longer than the other one. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I need little imperfections on you, baby. That shit, all that perfect looking shit, not for Marita. I'm good. No. But I just want to segue to that because it was crazy. It was crazy that goddamn. This is kind of the situation that happened. This is kind of the situation that happened that led to that was happening that led to the situation where Chris Brown got into some trouble. So I'm finna play it for y'all real quick here. It was a backstage type of deal, but
subscribe to the channel. So you gotta understand, Chris Brown is, people saying he done got sued now, man. TMZ reported it, and I'm tripping off of it. When I looked at it, TMZ reported said Chris Brown and Yella Beezy sued for $50 million over alleged backstage beatdown. And it tripped me out because it's like, why would somebody go backstage to get beat down? I wouldn't go backstage with them to get beat down. if I knew I had issues with somebody, why would I even be in there? Because allegedly, this is something that happened a long time ago. But in the report, it says, on TMZ, it said tour has been marred by some serious, Chris Brown's tour has been marred by some serious thuggery, according to the new lawsuit accusing the singer of orchestrating the assault of several men. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Brown and Yella Beezy, CB Entourage, Lieutenant, Cinco, and CJ, and Live Nation are all facing lawsuits filed by the 4 alleged victims who seeking a whopping $50 million. Brown's 11/11 tour hits Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, on July the 20th. And after the show, let out plaintiffs Larry Parker, Joseph Lewis, Charles Bush, and DA Marcus Powell say they were invited backstage and escorted there along with 40 women for a post-concert hang. So he wanted to hang out with them. Now, and then he said the plaintiffs say it took Chris 30 minutes to enter the VIP area where they grown tired of waiting and began to make their exit, but not without saying goodbye to the guest of honor. According to the suit, Bush says he draped up Chris, congratulating him on a good show and received appreciation from the under-influenced artist. Chris Brown, listen, man. Then Bush claims a member of Brown's entourage shouted loudly, man, you don't remember you two were beefing? And claimed Chris replied, oh yeah, we were. What's up, nigga? I don't forget ish. And verbally ordered the crew to give Bush a beat down. In the documents, Bush claimed he was surrounded by 7 to 10 of Chris' chums who punched him and kicked him. He also claims entourage members known as Hood Boss threw a chair at his head. The plaintiff also alleged Chris sent Yella Beezy and CO to F up Parker, chasing him into the dead-end staircase with a locked door. Parker says he was punched and kicked in his head for more than 10 minutes after Chris' entourage also his comparisons to getting a piece of the action. His companions got a piece of the action, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is all supposed to went down in Fort Worth. And, you know, it's crazy to me, why would they even go backstage if they had a previous beef with this man? If you got issues with somebody, why would you want to go backstage with him? And that tripped me out, and I couldn't understand why. But then I looked and see who they had as a lawyer, Tony Busby. And it's a trip because he's known for getting what he's getting out of the situation. But boy, I tell you what, man, reality TV, you there?
I'm here.
What do you think about this?
I can say this, you know, Chris Brown, they tried to slander Chris Brown when he first said that, you know, announced that he's going to be in the tour, you know, on the tour in Dallas. Somebody made an article, it was, you know, instead of like saying Chris Brown coming in town, they made, you know, talking about the domestic violence and all that stuff, the negative side. But TMZ always report negative stuff about Chris Brown. So, I mean, he may not even, I don't know.
You got 4 guys here claiming that they was assaulted by several guys.
I mean, they just got their ass whooped. I bet if they didn't get their ass whooped, they wouldn't have said nothing. They got their ass whooped probably, and they just feel like Chris Brown got money, Yella Beezy got money, so I guess they just trying to get a lick. That's what it looked like.
So you think it's a money grab?
I do.
Because it says, now this last part.
Women are, y'all, don't forget, y'all say women are gold. This wild man can't be over here trying to do a money grab. Because it look like a money grab to me.
It says all 4 men say they suffered severe injuries and had to undergo various medical treatment. Their attorney, Tony Busby, says at least one of them remained hospitalized and vowed to bring CB to justice. In addition to the $50 million in damages, the plaintiff have also filed for a restraining order against Chris and Yella Beezy and Cinco CJ. He said, we reached out to Chris Brown and Beezy's camp, but nothing back yet. So, yeah, it's something else.
I want to see the footage because in situations like this, somebody going to have a phone now. So, wherever the footage is, I'm ready to see it. Because that'll tell it all. Started it and finished.
Well, let me share with you what the lawyer said too. The lawyer said on Saturday night in Fort Worth, this Tony Busby page, I believe, Fort Worth, entertainer Chris Brown, along with his entourage, attacked and brutally beat several men who had just attended the concert. Multiple police reports have been made. At least one of them men beaten remains in the hospital. Chris Brown has a long history of violence. He has been arrested, accused of assault on at least 10 occasions. Enough. And then Tony Busby says the law firm filed suit this morning on the behalf of the 4 men brutalized this last weekend in the hope of obtaining justice for these victims and putting an end once and for all to Brown's intolerable thuggish behavior. That's what Tony Busby said.
Thuggish.
Yeah, that's that Tony Busby. He.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say. This is my opinion. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. We only got a $20 goal. We got a $20 goal, and the Cash App is pinned in the chat. All right, so let me give you my opinion on this shit, right? So, first of all, I'm not going backstage of no motherfucking singer nigga concert. You feel me? Like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way that I'm going backstage to no singer nigga concert. I don't give a fuck. R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Gerald Levert, goddamn Michael Jackson, none of them. I'm a man, Damon. I'm a man. I'm not going. I will go to an R&B concert with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Me and my last baby mom, we went to Tank. We went to Tank concert. I ain't going backstage. She ain't going motherfucker backstage. We finna go home and get busy after this motherfucker. I brought you here so that you can get in the mood to make motherfucking love, baby. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your motherfucking R&B motherfucking singer tonight. God damn it. You know what I mean? I don't like now. If you want to fantasize that you making love to the R&B nigga while it's really me, hey, that's fine. Just don't call me another nigga name, bitch. That's all that is. But I'm motherfucking not going backstage with no R&B nigga. First of all, that ain't finna motherfucking happen. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. So they say he invited 40 women and 4 niggas. That's suspicious to me. Like, also it said that once they got to the backstage, they dapped up, everything was cool. And then one of Chris's entourage said that, hey, ain't that you used to have a beef with them? And then Chris said, yeah, nigga, I don't forget shit. What's up? Like, almost like it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a setup to me. When you hear about the amount of people that was involved in this, the one guy was still in the hospital at the time of the statement, which means he got his ass tore up real good. I don't see no niggas going backstage to a Chris Brown concert to fight Chris Brown. I just don't see that happening. It's security. He got entourage. He got Yella bees in them now. Like, you entering the lion's den. We all know Chris Brown thuggish. You know what I mean? We all know Chris Brown's supposed to be woo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel, I could be wrong. All of this is alleged. All of this is alleged. All this entertainment purposes on there. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just giving you my opinion pertaining to the contingent on the facts contingent on what we know about this so far. It could be future information come out that could sway my opinion or change it. But as of right now, this sounds like a setup. This sounds like Chris had a beef with them dudes. He knew exactly what was going to happen when they got back there backstage, and that guy saying what he said was just the signal. Like, yeah, it's time to beat these niggas' ass now. Know what I'm saying? And if you pay attention, Chris didn't hit nobody, so they say. They say Chris ordered the other people to hit him. So Yella Beezy, you got sent off, nigga. And you got sent off. So that's what you're doing. You letting Chris Brown send you off, nigga. You getting sent off by a singing nigga. Nigga, you supposed to be the gangster rapper nigga from Oak Cliff, and you getting sent off by a singing nigga. Nigga, you better tell that nigga, you better come on and get busy with you. Nigga, hey, all right, Chris, I'm your nigga. I'm gonna ride with you now. I ain't saying you went wrong for riding with his nigga. What I'm saying is, nigga, he gonna get his hands dirty too. Listen, if me and you go on to do something to somebody, we go spit on somebody, right? And we get our man, right? I shoot him. I knock him down. This is all hypothetically speaking. I never did nothing of this to nobody. But I'm just telling you how it's gonna motherfucking go if it do motherfucking happen. I knock them down. They on the pavement. It's over. We're not leaving there until you shoot them too. I'm telling you that right motherfucking now. We are not leaving, even if he already gone, even if the victim is already on the ground, he's out of here. You and Marita is not leaving until you stand over this motherfucker and you shoot him too. I need your hands dirty, just as mine. Yeah. It ain't finna be no Marita shot him and you ain't shoot him. You got me fucked up. You finna shoot too, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you shoot into a dead body, but you gonna motherfucking shoot. I need to know that you invested in this. I ain't getting sent off for shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So Yella Beezy, you mean to tell me you is getting sent off by Chris Brown? Because that dude say that you that dude say that hold on. That dude say you hit him. You beat him for 10 minutes, which is a long time. That's a long time to get kicked and beat. And I'm gonna say this too, y'all. It should be footage of this. They were backstage, so it should be footage of this. You know what I'm saying? There should be footage of this. So we gonna see. But at first glance, this sound like this thing got legs, y'all. It's four of them. You know what I'm saying? Like something happened. A fight happened. Four niggas? I can see if it was one nigga saying he got beat up. But four niggas? Four niggas saying they got beat up? Nah, that sound like an ass whooping to me. That sound like an ass whooping to me. That sound like somebody got their motherfucking. That sound like somebody got their motherfucking ass whooped to me. I'm telling you this shit now. On phone them. I'm telling you, hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned at the top of the chat. And I'm gonna say this too. I got a theory here, y'all. I got a little theory here. I think when you a singer nigga, a dancing nigga, and I keep saying singer nigga because what a nigga that Drake say, you got body by a singing nigga. You know what I mean? That's why I keep saying singing nigga. But check this out. I think when you a singer nigga, I think the singer niggas think that people think that they soft. That's what I think. I think when you a singer nigga and you sing the girls and you gyrate on the stage, you know, you got the slick hair, you know what I'm saying? You getting your David Ruffin on, you get your motherfucking New Edition on, you getting your Boys to Men on, you getting your Jagged Edge on. I'm thinking that niggas who be singing think that other niggas think that they soft, right? So you know what I think done happened? I think these singing niggas done made a conscious effort to let these motherfuckers know, nigga, don't let this tight pants shit fool you. Don't let me take off my shirt, gyrating all on these hoes, fool you. Don't let me singing in this high ass key like Maxwell shit fool you. You come this way, nigga, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. It's gonna be some furniture move around in this motherfucker. That's what I think done happened. And I think that a lot of these singing niggas is letting it be known, nigga. I ain't soft just because I'm up here with baby oil on. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I ain't soft just because I'm up here on stage singing to your bitch with baby oil on. That don't make me soft, nigga. I beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. I beat your ass and I take your bitch. That's what I think Chris Brown, the type of shit Chris Brown them be facing psychologically. Because we already heard that goddamn who that is, Trey Songz. They say Trey Songz will fight like a motherfucker, amongst other things, you know. But we heard like Trey Songz. I'm hearing that Trey Songz will fight and can fight. I'm also hearing that it was some other guys like, you know, in the back of the some of them New Edition members, they'll fight. The Jagged Edge guys, they'll fight. Like I think that the single dudes subconsciously they be feeling like the world, like the men that the thugs, the masculine guys, the rappers. I think that they think that we think that they're soft, and I do think that they get probably ridiculed, talk shit about, oh fuck nigga, you this and that there. And I think a lot of times they probably have to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this: Chris Brown ain't soft, y'all. Like we can stop this shit. Like everybody know Chris Brown ain't soft. Like Chris Brown get busy. I mean, like, and allegedly Chris Brown is part of the blood. Like I don't know when it happened, but Chris Brown is woo. You know what I'm saying? And this is he letting it be known. There's consequences and repercussions. You know, like he sang to your bitch on stage, but he don't forget shit. He'll beat your motherfucking ass. And he got a crew of niggas. He got an entourage that'll go down. I'm just saying, like, that's just what this is. Like, I'm interested to know what the beef was about, and I'm sure that's gonna come about because evidently these guys and Chris Brown have had some type of interactions before. Because out of everybody, he only let those 4 guys backstage. The rest was women. And the guy and allegedly one of Chris Brown entourage said, "Hey, remember y'all was beefing?" So that means he know them. At least one of the individuals he know. And then this another thing made me know was a setup. Because those guys was the only guys that was given the option to come backstage. Which means y'all identified them either before the show happened or as the show was happening. I wouldn't doubt that Chris Brown them invited them to that show. Because knowing a Chris Brown show, that bitch gonna be so packed, it ain't no way that his security is going to notice those guys in a sea of women. Ain't no way. If I had to guess, I believe that Chris Brown invited those guys to that show. Special VIP tickets, backstage passes. That's the guarantee that they was gonna be in backstage. That make more sense. Because they had to know each other before. Because the guy said, wasn't y'all beefing? That means the guy know Chris Brown. Yes, I believe Chris Brown them invited that crew of guys back to that show and backstage. Because check this out too. What 4 niggas going to Chris Brown show without no women? Bro, I'm not going to no R&B show without a woman. Not now. Now, I'm telling you, me and my baby mama, we went to Tank. I took her to Tank. I'm not going to see no R&B singing nigga without a lady on my arm. That's not happening. Because that's all gonna be in there, couples. Like, I'm not finna be in that shit without that's something you take your lady to. You know what I'm saying? So why would 4 dudes come to a Chris Brown concert solo? Because they got invited. They got invited for sure. And that's how they ended up backstage. Because if they didn't get invited, how did they end up backstage? You mean to tell me all of the people in the whole arena, because Chris Brown shit gonna be thick. Chris Brown ain't selling out no motherfucking clubs, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Chris Brown selling out big shit, big venues. So you mean to tell me out of all of them people there, Chris Brown told the security, hey, if JoJo and them show up, tell them they can come backstage. Take the chance, even taking the chance that they may not be there. No, he motherfucking invited them there. This is a setup, y'all. This is a setup. This is a setup. Yeah, they backdoored the boys. They're like Trump. They're like Trump got backdoored. They backdoored them boys. It was a situation, and Chris got them boys in a situation where he had the upper hand. Yeah, come on to the show. In that case, Chris, there might have it might not be no cameras in that motherfucker. To be honest with you, yeah. Now that I think about it, that it's a whole setup like this, nigga, Chris Brown them might have sprayed spray paint over the motherfucking cameras up, put a goddamn towel over the cameras up, cut the feed on the cameras or something. In them particular, I'm telling you, yeah. This sound. Get in the chat. Let me know. Do this sound like a setup? This sounded like a setup, man. 4 niggas. Only 4 dudes. 4 dudes. Man, ain't no man going backstage with Chris Brown. For what? I respect your music and I respect your talent and all that. But I'm not going backstage. Chris Brown could offer me to go backstage. I'm not going. For what? What am I going backstage for Chris Brown for? What? For what? Why would I go backstage for Chris Brown? I'm a man. I'm not going backstage with no motherfucker. I'm not going backstage with no motherfucking. I'm not going backstage with no motherfucking singing nigga on phone now. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The most I'm gonna do is sing your songs, lip sing your songs while I grind on my lady in the audience and get primed up to go fuck tonight. That's it. That's all we gonna do. Nigga, I really don't need you for that. I can put on the music. I can play your song. Alexa, you know what I'm talking about? I can put on your music at the house. Me and my lady get a little tipsy, and we can get it cracking like that. But just so happen you in my area. She a fan of your music. I like your music. And we want to have us a time tonight. We want to go out on the town. Want to set the mood. So we're gonna go out on town. We're gonna, you know what I mean? But don't get it motherfucking twisted. You getting your music getting her primed up for me tonight, nigga. For me, for Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? She know what the play is. We getting in our our vibe. We lovey-dovey tonight. Yeah. So I ain't going backstage with no motherfucking Chris Brown. So for 4 dudes are getting up backstage with Chris Brown, it seemed like a setup. It seemed like they was invited there. And it seems like it's gonna cost Chris a couple dollars to get out of this one. So let me tell you what's gonna most likely happen here. It's gonna be a settlement. You know, it depends on how long this case drags out, because what happens is with these lawsuits, it's better for these celebrities, whether they was guilty or not guilty. Sometimes, most of the time, it's better for them to just go on and get the lawsuit over with, because they end up paying that in legal fees anyway. And I'm not saying Chris Brown gonna pay no $50 million in legal fees, but he's gonna pay quite a few dollars, depending how long this suit drags out. So what a lot of these celebrities do, they just be like, man, you know what? I'm finna just go on and offer these people this much amount of money, see if they take it to get this show with. Because if this case keeps dragging on, I keep pouring money into this in legal fees. So I think this case gets settled out of court for $2 million. $2 million. $2 million, something like that. They probably gonna try, since there's 4 of them, they're gonna try to hold out for $1 million apiece. That's what they're gonna try to do. But Chris drag it out till about Christmas time next year. They'll take $1 million apiece. I mean, they'll take $1 million and get his lawyer his little 33%, and bust the rest down, pay taxes. They'll come out of this bitch with a couple $100,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna happen. But Chris, bro, you gotta listen, man. You gotta stop all this gangster shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, listen. Take it from somebody from the streets, bro. I don't ever want to have to fuck nobody else up ever in life. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to continue to get in these situations. Like, you're not supposed to want to be in these situations. You're supposed to, as you get older, you're supposed to avoid these situations as much as you can. I could have beat my neighbor to a bloody pulp the other night. If y'all watched the live, y'all seen it. I could have beat this dude to a bloody pulp. But I realized I was gonna end up going to jail. I'm gonna have to bond out. Then I gotta go to court, and they're probably gonna give me like 6 months in jail, or maybe give me like some probation or something. It's been a long time I've been in jail, but they give me some time in jail. So I didn't sit in jail again, back to the system with the river rap again. Then I was gonna end up, y'all was gonna see my mug shot. They're gonna be like, "What's up with Marita?" Oh, Marita boy jumped on his neighbor. Then I can see all y'all on the internet. You know the bloggers, my blogger buddies. They're gonna put my picture on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And they was gonna laugh at me and ridicule me and pick at me, not knowing the whole particular of the story. But it wasn't that. It's not even that. It's just the hassle of having to start your life over again once you get out of jail. Like that's one thing about jail. A lot of people don't tell you. When you get out of jail, you got to start over. Like, you got to build your life back up. A lot of your shit be gone. Your furniture, your girl, your house, your car, your dog, your goldfish. Everything gone. You got to start over. You know what I mean? You got to start your whole shit back over. You got to get another job. Got to get another career. Got to move in. Apartment. First and last month's rent. You got to get another savings. All this shit, you got to start your life all the way back over. Like, niggas don't be like, that shit is like for the birds. Like, so, Chris, I'm not saying don't be a man, bro, but I'm saying, like, for unnecessary shit, like, these is regular niggas probably. Like, these niggas can't catch you if they try. Nigga, you private jetting it all over the globe, nigga. You can let a lot of shit go. You didn't have to get into it with them dudes at your backstage. Fuck them niggas. Let them niggas say what they gonna say. Fuck them. Fuck them. You a singer anyway. You ain't in the streets. So you ain't even bound by the code. You an entertainer. You can overlook a lot of shit. You can do anything. You know what I mean? So, like, bro, like, this gonna cost you a couple dollars. Like, and when you really look at it, like, was it worth it? Like, these are immature decisions, you know. Like, fuck that shit, bro. It ain't even worth it. All right, what we got? I try to think. What's the next topic? Oh, okay, I got one. Hold on, y'all. I got it. I motherfucking got it. This shit is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, you're gonna pay a couple dollars for this one here, Chris Breezy. You done got tricked. They done tricked you. You done fell for the fluke route. Them boys finna get a couple $100,000 out your motherfucking ass. Let's see. Yep. Let me see. This shit is crazy. All right. Hey, man. Hey, man, don't kill the messenger, dog. Don't kill the messenger. Do not kill the messenger. I'm just finna show y'all what they been saying. I fuck with Skull too. Shout out to Skull, man. So this is our VP, y'all. This is our VP, and this is our former. This is our this is who they say our future president. Check this shit out.
At Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top. Oh, Lord. They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black. You know I ain't got to do with this, Miss.
Long before.
Damn, he eat to the ass, bro. Look at her. She on the arm. Look how she looking. Hey, bro, you know, goddamn, Montel. What name? Montel Griffin. You know Montel Griffin tore that ass up. Look how he talking. You know, you can tell what a nigga done fuck. Look.
She dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams.
Montel Williams.
Then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top. Oh, Lord. They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black. You know, I ain't got to do with this, Miss.
Long before.
That's crazy, boy. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep playing this motherfucker. Hey, jump in the chat, y'all let me know. Listen, do y'all think Joe Brown is telling the truth? Because it looked like this shit got legs to it, y'all. I'm not telling you no lie. Like, I could, a lot of times sometimes you can tell when people telling stuff that has some factual base to it. I feel like Judge Joe Brown is telling the truth, man. He got receipts, man. He said they used to detail her sexual escapades in the LA Times or some shit. Look, man.
Long before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top. Oh, Lord. They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black. You know, I ain't got to do with this, Miss.
Long before.
Hey, look, man. Listen. When he said she used to be a frat hoe, you see how she kind of laughed a little. I'm telling you, I believe him, bro. I believe him. Richard Dupree said he know her dad. I believe that. Because her dad was an attorney as well. Yeah, that lines up. It lines up. Look how she on Montel Williams' arm. Listen. She hanging on his arm like a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hanging on. I don't know. Is that Montel Williams' daughter with him? The other girl, I would love to know. But yeah, she's hanging on his arm like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, Tawana said he probably did. You know, Pop wanted him a little sugar. You know, Pop wanted him a little tandy. You know how the baby say, give me some tandy. You know, when your little baby can't say candy, they say tandy with a T. Give me a little tandy. Yeah. Judge Joe Brown wanted a little tandy. Listen. We're going to back this shit up. Judge say she a frat house whore. Hush, whore.
Long before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life and she fucked her way to the top. Oh, Lord. They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black. You know what gotta do this, Miss.
Long before.
Hush, hush, whore. Hush, hush, whore. Hush, hush, whore. Listen, man. Listen. Y'all know me. I don't got a dog in this fight. I'm just being messy. You know, I listen. Sometimes I am the Inquirer. Sometimes I am the New York Times. It just depends on the story and what type of vibe y'all catch me on. What kind of time I be on. So right now with this story, right now with this shit right here, I am the Inquirer. I'm them little nasty ass magazines that you see in your local grocery store, right in the checkout when you finna get ready to check out your groceries. That little nasty ass magazine that have all the lies and the dirt and the rumors and nigga, all the fuck shit. That's where I'm at right now. I'm the motherfucking Inquirer. Goddamn it. That's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? And I believe goddamn Montel Williams was jumping off the dresser and Kamala Harris. There you go.
Long before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life and she fucked her way to the top. Oh, Lord. They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe when she was at Howard. And she ain't black.
God damn.
I gotta do this, Miss.
Long before.
Hey, well, he eating up motherfucker there. Let me see what this comment say. Nah, not in the day of sexuality. You gotta be fucking kidding me. She can fuck who she want, even if she did use a little power. He's out here getting your boy as a say with any other man. Be so concerned with another motherfucker doing because they can't get it. Oh, everybody think Judge Joe Brown mad because he didn't get it. Okay. Sounds like he old and bitter about a chick he don't even know. Either way, she's still the more qualified candidate, and out here shaming her is essentially dick riding. Oh, washed up ass, broke ass, tired ass. Damn, you me talking about me. I feel threatened now. I'm just being messy. I ain't hating on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being messy. I'm just adding a little entertainment to my show. Cause some of these topics be like blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just adding a little, bitch motherfucker want to hear a little tea, man. Motherfucker want to hear a little dirt. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just saying, hey, I'm not voting for neither one of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you that right now. I'm not voting. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I'm not. But whoever you want to vote for Kamala, you want to vote for Trump, hey, man, it's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give no fucks. I promise you I don't. It say, Shay, y'all niggas pay attention to the bigger picture because you ain't getting shit if Project 25 hit. Damn, boy, they getting upset about that shit. We don't condone, but okay. Damn, they get upset about this shit right here. Ain't no, damn, we just saying she been passed around. Like the Rich Homie Quan song say. We pass her around. Then we pass her down. She been passed around. Yeah, you're right. Trump wife is an old motherfucking a centerfold. She was on the cover of whatever Playboy with a meow. With a meow. She had a meow all over. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, Trump wife thing look like her shit got a little cougar in that bit. Like sound like an old dirt bike when you crank it up. Her shit don't sound like no goddamn meow. Her shit sound like a cougar cat. But do I care who Kamala Harris gave her box to? No, not really. No, I don't. Because that's what God gave it to her to do with. That shit be killing me. Like, I mean, like, Motherfuckers get mad when girls be like, they be thinking like, hey, like, oh, she fucked this nigga, fuck that. I'm saying, ain't that's what it's for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's for, you know, using the bathroom, and having babies out of, and for pleasure, right? That's what God gave it to her for. It's hers. Listen, let me tell y'all ladies about us men, dog. Let me tell y'all something about us men, ladies. Do you know we will get mad at you about your own pussy? Excuse my French. Do you know we'll do that? Like, I know y'all know we'll do that, right? We will get mad at you about your own God-given pussy. We will. We'll want to fight you. We'll want to lock you in the house. We'll want to get mad at you about your own God-given pussy that you had for all your life, that if you leave the relationship, it's leaving with you. But we be swearing that we can tell you what to do with your pussy. I'm just telling you. I got to keep it real. I mean, I'm just keep it real. So I think this is some of that. I think that, you know, it's a double standard. Like, you know, it's cool when we do it. We players. We keeping it player. We a stud. All of that. But when a woman do it, she's a whore. Hush, hush, whore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. We double standard in a bitch. We double standard in a bitch. Because we want our women to be a lady in public, but we sure want her to be a freak for us behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a double standard like a motherfucking dog. We want everything our motherfucking way, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you the game here, ladies. You know what I mean? So, me, Marita, I don't give a fuck. I do not care who Kamala Harris. She fucking old anyway. You think she don't got bodies? Like, I don't care. I like Fanni Willis like a mother. I like Fanni Willis because she getting the pussy wet. I have a crush on Fanni Willis because I see she dropping it like it's hot. Yeah. I like Fanni Willis because she getting the box away. She get Fanni giving her box to thugs. She was in a relationship with Donovan Nut Thomas, a big blood gang member. So woo. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, it be double standards, y'all. Don't mind us, ladies. Do not mind us, ladies. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Half these niggas ain't got no money no motherfucking way. Half of y'all, most of y'all doing better than these niggas any goddamn way. And a lot of these niggas who talking shit about what you doing with your own box, your own that God gave you, if you try to get to them, they'll take it. Told you. Y'all can't get caught up in the bullshit. Now, and that's coming from Marita Boy. Man, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. And donate to the cash out for Marita be keeping it real with y'all ladies. Because you know some niggas in the background looking like old pussy ass nigga, that pussy ass nigga, old soft ass nigga Marita. No, I'm just telling you how it is, my nigga. I'm just keeping it real, dog. I got women subscribers as well. I take nigga side a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta even this shit out sometime. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play this one more motherfucking time because Judge Joe Brown is motherfucking hilarious.
Long before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
A corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life and she fucked her way to the top.
No.
They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapade.
No.
She fucked damn near everybody trying to get her to be a frat hoe.
No.
She was at Howard.
No.
And she ain't black. You know
I ain't got to do this, Miss.
Long before.
Damn. Hey, listen. So I got a question, you guys. Now, I do need some help on this. Why is people saying that Kamala Harris is not black? Can somebody explain this to me? Let's dig up. Let's see what Kamala Harris' nationality is. I have to find this out. Why are people saying that Kamala Harris is not black? What's going on here? Don't tell me she done hoodwinked us. Let me see. is I need to know. I got to know. I got to know. I got to motherfucking know. I see they say she got Indian heritage, y'all. Let me see. I'm finna find her motherfucking Wikipedia. Even though I know they can lie on them. Is Kamala Harris black, y'all? Y'all got to let me know now. Damn, chat. Y'all can't even help a brother out. Damn. All right. Let me be my own stat boy. Stat man. Stat man. All right. Let's see what she got going on here. Cause they saying she ain't black, dog. Okay, October 20th. American politician and attorney. She's the first female vice president and the highest ranking female official in U.S. history. Damn, boy. I bet Montel Williams remember that smoky head. I bet he be sitting back like, boy, she the vice president. But boy, I used to sit back in my lounge chair and with me a little shot of Remy and me a cigar in my mouth. And Kamala used to just be down there just getting on that oak, just soothing the oak, hard with the oak, beat the muddy skunt, hard like Rockweiler, hard with the oak. Kamala used to be soothing that oak, boy. Ooh, boy, let me tell y'all something, boy. It ain't nothing better than having a successful old lady or a successful girlfriend or a successful woman. And I'm talking about she get down there and soothe that oak, make you feel like a king. Oh man, make them toes curl. Jesus Christ. Like the crocodile hunter say, crikey. You know what I'm talking about? For real. She the first vice president, as well as the first African American and first South Asian American vice president. So in her Wikipedia, they got her as African American. Why they say she ain't black? Oh man, don't tell me we hating on Kamala Dada. Now, don't, bro, don't listen, bro. Listen. I don't know what her nationality is. I just can only go by what her Wikipedia say. But I'm saying now, that's why I draw the line at Judge Joe Brown. Yeah, it seemed like you're a little grumpy for a reason, Judge Joe Brown. It seemed like you're a little grumpy because maybe you had eyes on this little young PYT, pretty young thing, and you wanted some tandy. Looked like you came up to Kamala and you had a bunch of candy in your pocket, and she stranger danger. She ran away because you was old crazy, old, sick old man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would have seemed like my nigga, because it says right here she's African American. Okay, member of the Democratic Party. She served U.S. Senator from California. Okay. From 2017 to 2021, Attorney General. And Attorney General. Okay. Yeah. From president race, Harris has been described as the presumptive nominee for the Democratic Party. Born in Oakland, California. Okay, they not like us. I bet she crip walk like a bitch to that song. Don't tell me. Goddamn Kamala gonna crip walk across that motherfucking stage, listen to Kendrick Lamar. She win this goddamn presidency now. That'll be gangster as a motherfucker. She got to know how to crip walk though. For real. You need to get Serena to teach her how to crip walk. Swear Serena got the coldest crip walk. Law career office, Alma County. Before she being recruited to the San Francisco DA's office and later the city attorney. So she know funny, y'all. She know funny. For sure, she know funny. Cause Fanni from motherfucking Inglewood. Fanni from California too. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, y'all mark this down on the calendar. Fanni Willis is going to motherfucking Washington, D.C. You watch what I tell you, him. You watch what I motherfucking tell you, him. Fanni Willis, if Kamala Harris wins this presidency, Fanni Willis is going to motherfucking Washington, D.C. You know your boy Marita. I'm 80, 90. I'm always, when my predictions, I be 80, 90%. Y'all know that, right? If you've been watching this channel long enough, my predictions be damn near on. Hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned in the top of the chat. I'm almost always right, y'all. They both from California. They both will drop it like it's hot. They both know each other past. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. One thing I will say, I 100% believe that if Kamala becomes the president, I believe that she will open the door for a lot of other minority women. I believe that. I believe that much. I don't know exactly how her policies will go, because she kind of tough on crime a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I mean, you know, bro, listen, let me tell you this, bro. People be acting like some of these people. Not they all, listen, politicians nasty. And I'm gonna say that. There's some nasty motherfuckers. Now I'm gonna say that. Not all, but most. But people be acting like these people be like doing something wrong when they be tough on crime and shit like that. Hey, nigga, you the low-hanging fruit. If you a criminal, trust me, take it from a former criminal, former career criminal. You know what I mean? You just got to understand how this thing is. You the low-hanging fruit. You the people out there that's doing the worst shit, the bad shit. You don't think that these people are gonna try to build careers off of you? You don't think that you putting yourself out there to be caught up into the what they call it, the prison, unfair prison system and the statistics and all of that. All you got to do is choose not to do what you're doing. You wouldn't need prison reform for you, because you wouldn't be in prison, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm big on accountability. You know what I mean? And that goes for me too. You feel me? So, like, I understand some people get falsely accused, but it's not more than who are accused properly. You know what I'm saying? Most people did that shit. I'm telling you, I only been falsely accused one time in my whole criminal career. And the one time I got falsely accused, they threw the shit out. I didn't even have to go back to court or nothing. I got arrested. They released me the next day on my own reconnaissance, and I didn't even have to go back to court or nothing. The judge looked at that shit, and the shit said, "Oh man, they framed this nigga," and they didn't even make me go to court or nothing. They threw that shit out. That never happened. I didn't even have to bond out of jail, nigga. They let me out for free. That's the only time I've been falsely accused. Every other time I went to jail, nigga, I did it. Any mugshot I got, I'll tell you, I did it. Trust me, I'm telling you the shit right now. I'm gonna read it. So you ain't got to wonder, you ain't got to guess, you ain't got to, all that shit they say I did that shit, my nigga. Straight up, real shit. I did it. I'm telling you, I'm guilty than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I did the time for it. I mean, I'm telling you right now, double jeopardy. I did it, nigga. Yeah, I did the time for it too. And that's why I don't do the shit no more. I ain't been in jail in like 15 years, nigga. Yeah, I don't, you know what I mean? Shit. But I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Know what I'm saying? All right, let's dig a little bit more, Miss Kamala. Okay, as a senator, Harris advocated for stricter gun laws, the dream and federal legalization of cannabis. Okay, then, don't talk about legalize that bud. They not like us. All right. As well as healthcare and taxation reform. What about these motherfucking reparations, Kamala? You gonna give us a little bit of couple dollars? Now, that's what I want to hear about. Now, I'm gonna tell you something now. If you tell me we gonna get some reparations, I'll vote for you, baby. I come off the bench, goddamn it. I come off the bench in the bottom of the fourth, nigga, shooting 3-pointers, nigga. You tell me, Marita, We're gonna give you some money for your family members being slaves. Nigga, I'm voting, nigga. You mean to tell me I could get paid for my family being slaves and I didn't even have to get whipped across the back? I didn't have to pick Nam, Bell, or Cotton. Oh, yeah, I'm with that, nigga. Yeah, shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to the ancestors, nigga. I grow a fro and everything, nigga. Straight up. Hell yeah. Let's see what else you got going on. Harris, Okay, question of Trump administration during Senate hearings. Okay. Including Trump's second Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh. I thought it was Kavanaugh. Democratic, but withdrew from the race before the primary. Biden selected her. Okay, so she did try to run for president the last time when Biden ran, but she withdrew, and then Biden selected her as his running mate. Okay, all right. Presiding over an evenly split Senate upon entering office, Harris played a crucial role as president of the Senate with her power to cast tie-breaking votes. Okay. American Rescue Plan, stimulus package, and the Inflation Reduction Act. Biden's withdrawal from the president. All right. Launched her own president's candidacy. Let me say this too. This is what I don't like about the situation with Biden. I'm telling y'all, the devil is in the motherfucking details. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This is what I don't like about the Biden shit. And I'm looking at him sideways. I don't give a fuck if he motherfucking crazy or senile or Sleepy Joe or whatever the fuck. Why didn't he just step down as president and let Kamala be the president? She ain't got but 4 or 5 months, nigga. She got about 4 or 5 months. How many months for the election? November, right? What it is? July, August, September, October. She got about 3 or 4 months. Why not step down? You already was the president, nigga. Joe Biden, you already was the president. You stepping down for health concerns. You got 3 or 4 months left as acting president. Step down as president. Allow her to become the president of the United States. You would make history, Joe. You would be the person who gave the United States the first female president. That would be bigger than you yourself becoming president, Joe Biden. You are old Caucasian male. No pun intended, but it's a bunch of you motherfuckers that's been president. But you could have left a legacy. You could have become the person when history was written. You could have been the person that was solely responsible for America getting the first female president. I would have did it. I would have did it faster than a motherfucker. Especially if I'm gonna step down because of health concerns. We got 3 months left. You know what? Listen. You know what I was told? I said, I tell you what, Kamala. We're gonna make us a deal. I'm gonna step down as president, right? Hold on. Uh-oh. You know what I think the play is, y'all? Joe staying on so he could no, fuck that. He could do it now. Look, you know what I'll do? I say, what up, LeBron? You know what I'd say? I'll say, check this out. I'll give you the presidency. But but you gotta give me a week or two so I can pardon my old crackhead ass son. Cause you know that's what Joe want to do, right? You know Joe gonna pardon his crackhead ass son. You know Joe is not finna let his crackhead ass son stay in jail for the possession of a firearm by an addict. You know that's not finna happen. Joe already done lost Bo to brain cancer, which is his other son that he really was fond of. Joe is going to pardon Hunter Biden. Y'all watch what I tell you now. He ain't finna let Hunter Biden motherfucking rot in jail, and he the president and can pardon his son. And I'm gonna tell you what Hunter Biden finna do. Hunter Biden finna wait till Joe die, and he finna smoke up all of that motherfucking money. Goddamn. Now y'all want me to get back in the game? If I run into Hunter Biden, I'm telling you, I'm back slanging, nigga. Cause boy, goddamn, nigga, Hunter Biden gonna be a power motherfucking hype, a power jug, nigga. Can you imagine the money you gonna make off motherfucking Hunter Biden? Ooh, shit. All that Israeli oil money that they done got paid in kickbacks. Ooh, goddamn, boy. I'm telling you. Boy, I'll be feeding goddamn Hunter Biden that crack, boy. Ooh, shit. Boy, you better get listen, let me tell you something. If you're selling drugs and you're anywhere close to Washington motherfucking DC, keep your eye on Hunter Biden, nigga. He gonna be, hey, I'm telling you, follow Hunter Biden, get in good with Hunter Biden, nigga. Gonna change your life, nigga. You gonna be able to create generational wealth off that motherfucking crackhead right there, nigga. I'm telling you now, nigga, that nigga smoked crack all in the White House. Y'all remember Hunter Biden? Y'all remember they found crack in the goddamn White House? Y'all remember that? It came from Hunter Biden, nigga. Goddamn right. Yeah. So Joe Biden, for sure, probably want to pardon Hunter Biden, my nigga. He probably want to pardon Hunter Biden. For sure. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned at the top of the chat. Yeah, all right. So, yeah. All right, Kamala. All right, Kamala. You know, regardless of what, Kamala, you is part of Montel Williams' collection. When Montel Williams sit back, you know what I'm talking about? Montel Williams sit back and see you up there in Capitol Hill. I swear he think about the times you suck that meat. Trust me when I tell you this shit now. I know this for a fact. I know how us men think. I know how us men think. I know how us men think. When Montel Williams sit back and see you up there in the White House, you know what he think? Damn, she used to suck their dick so good. I'm telling you, Kamala. But hey, that ain't no knock against you though. That ain't no knock against you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm sure I'm like my daddy say, if you shuffle, you gonna deal. I'm sure he went low too. You know what I'm saying? He went low. So she can sit back and be like, yeah, boy, I remember I put this thing all on Montel's Hitler ass mustache. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you. Listen, hey, let me tell you something. You better not listen, women. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better not be out here motherfucking. It's coming from a man. Y'all better not be out here motherfucking dealing and a nigga ain't shuffling. Like my daddy said, if you shuffle, you gonna deal. You better be getting yours too, goddammit. You know what I mean? And now our powers combined. Goddammit, you make that nigga, hey, you make him commit too. If you gonna commit, you make him commit too. Nigga, put it on his chin, goddammit. Put it on his chin. Don't make sure you ain't got no DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't got no DJ Khaled ass nigga out here talking about, nah, I don't do that. What you mean you don't do that? You know what I'm saying? What you got going on? But all right, we're going to get off of Kamala Harris. Kamala. China. I said China. It's something else I wanted to get into. Oh, just what I wanted to say, right? Just what I want to say. I'm going to just hit on this, and I'll probably do a video on this tomorrow or something like that. Y'all know I be giving Adam, I be giving my opinion on Adam 22, Brick Baby, the shit that be going on there up there and No Jumper, right? Y'all know I do that. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. But I did side with Adam 22 when he interviewed Pop Smoke's killer, right? People were saying that he was wrong for interviewing him, and I couldn't take that stance because I seen killers get interviewed before. I'm not even talking about on like YouTube. I'm talking about like Ted Bundy has interviews. Jeffrey Dahmer has interviews. Like, of course, they was did by the news station. That's before we had new media or the internet. But I'm saying, like, if we would have had that back then, you trust me, a freelance motherfucker definitely would have interviewed them people if they was able to. So we've been interviewing killers for forever, like, because people want to know what's inside their mind. People want to know what makes them tick. People want to know what they was thinking about. People want to just hear them lie or tell the truth. Whatever they're gonna do when we ask them what happened. Shit, Alpo got motherfucking interviews. Ain't nobody say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So I could not agree with people saying that Adam 22 was wrong. Now don't get it twisted. I feel like Adam 22 is a culture vulture, and I say a lot of I have an opinion on a lot of things that's not favorable to what he got going on up there. But on this particular situation, with him interviewing Pop Smoke's killer, I do not agree that he was. I don't agree that he was wrong for that. I don't think he was wrong for that. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I think that what happened is people just have they Pop Smoke is a loved figure, and people feel a way that his life was cut short so tragically, and they feel a way that that particular person that was involved in the killing of Pop Smoke only got like 3 or 4 years or some shit like that, and he free already. I think that's part of it, but it's mostly because Pop Smoke was loved. You know what I'm saying? And they feel a way. But as far as on the journalistic side of things, yeah, I don't think Adam 22 was wrong for interviewing Pop Smoke's killer. The point I'm trying to make is this. 16 Shot him just interviewed Pop Smoke's killer. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. I'm not going to play it because I want to look at it first. But I am going to motherfucking show you what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, and let's see. Let's motherfucking see. Let's see do people come for 16. Because 16 just interviewed him for a show. You know what I'm saying? There you go right there. I'm finna show you. There you go right motherfucking here. You see it? 16 Shot him visual just interviewed him. Hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. Yeah, 16 Shot up visual just interviewed him. So let's see what motherfucker gonna have to say about that. They always got something to say. I told you, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like that was wrong. But I'm gonna check out the interview on another and then I'll do a video, and I want to look at it first. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, I came across this video today. I thoroughly enjoyed this video, guys. So I'm gonna share it with you. This is not on our topics either, but I'm gonna share it with y'all. What the fuck is this shit? I just motherfucking. Bro, like, come on now. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you staying there? Oh no, who could be doing scared?
These motherfucking commercials.
Selena realized that.
Take me back to YouTube Premium.
Oh my God. Oh, that wood. Did they say something to me?
Well, what? Well, boy, what? Boy, Woody got a lot of money. Boy, y'all see Woody? Boy, I'm talking about Woody living it up, boy. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. I keep telling y'all, bro. I'm not advocating snitching and none of that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying get out the streets. That's what I'm saying. But if you listen, y'all ain't got to listen to Marita Boy. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. You don't got to listen to me. But I tell you, as we go forward, I'm going to be more right than wrong when it comes to things and messages and things I'm trying to tell you on this channel. Because I'm always telling you the right thing to do. So I'm going to be more right than wrong. Remember I told you about the code. Remember I told you how this thing goes. Now, as you pay attention, I don't have a problem with YSL with it. I don't got a problem with him at all. But I'm going to use YSL Woody to prove a point. Thug is sitting in jail right now, on trial, fighting for his freedom. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent. I'm not saying none of that. I don't know what he's guilty or innocent or not. The point I'm trying to make is the people that snitched, they balling. Woody out here doing 20v1s. Woody out here getting paid for interviews. Woody out here famous in the bitch because people don't got a chance to see Woody's personality. They don't give a fuck that Woody is a killer snitch. They don't give a fuck about that. Woody got bodies, y'all. Woody ain't just no soft motherfucker. You know what I mean? Woody is a killer, and we done seen Woody snitch. Woody had been cooperating for 10 years straight, a decade. Way before this RICO case. Motherfucker don't care about that. Nobody cares about that. All the people care about is they like him. They like his personality. They like how funny he is. And you know the crazy part about it? The judge made this happen because Woody was gonna get up there and plead the fifth. But when they forced Woody to testify, Woody then got on the stand and put on that show that we all love. It was the most exciting, entertaining part of the Young Thug trial when Woody got up there and they had him on the stand. That's the most memorable part of the trial. That's the part of the trial that I enjoyed. I don't even watch that shit no more. I didn't watch it before Woody got on stand. I only watched it when Woody got on stand, and I don't watch it no more. You see what I'm saying? But that was the most entertaining part of the trial. People started to they like Woody. Woody is a celebrity. Woody is more famous now than when he was ever with Young Thug or anything. Woody getting paid for interviews, all type of shit. I haven't got a chance to watch the interview what he did on the Dancer Project, but they say that's a good ass interview. Everybody say that interview humanized Woody. It made Woody a human. It made Woody, connected people with Woody. Woody out here going up, y'all. Gunna is out here going up, y'all. Number one motherfucking album in the country at one point, doing shows and tours and getting to it. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, don't let that be y'all. Get out the game. Get some money if you're in the game. Get some money and get out the game before that shit happen. Before it get to the point to where you in a situation like Young Thug fighting for his life, and people may be snitching on you, or you may be sitting that bitch wondering whether you gonna snitch or not, or contemplating it. Cause I don't know what goes through niggas' minds, but I know all this might do go through your mind when you in that bitch. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you everything that possibly could happen before you go through it. Don't put yourself in that. You don't want to get into that situation the way you have to even, be like that. Cause as you can tell, the snitches is winning, dog. I'm telling you, 2024, the snitches winning. Look at that money. Look at Willis.
Ready? Yeah, man, you know what I mean? You got a whole lot of that shit, man. I didn't know you was gonna ask him that, man. Put that shit in my nutsack. 12 might pull up. I gotta run with that money. Yeah. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. I don't know who could be doing scared. I don't know who could be doing scared. Don't get scared now. You gotta work that manual? I ain't even touching it. I don't even need that motherfucker. Better hope motherfucker stay true, but don't pull up. I'm a butt ass too.
Hold on. Chapo, he's twisting.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous for the video, but goddamn. That mother ain't talking about nothing. He really my twin. Y'all probably can't see. Hold on. That play ball head on. This nigga got so ugly. Oh, you look like that nigga 8 times. Oh, damn. Joke out over here, so that's page 12 might be looking for. Oh, yeah. They know over here. If I hit some, I'm taking no, we getting out of there. I ain't doing no I ain't got no license. I'm on child support, everything. Okay.
Woody out here wilding on phone now. Woody out here wilding on phone now. Look at Woody. Look at Woody. Look at Woody.
I left, I came right there. That nigga Thug told me we the last plane going, and the first one coming back. That's been my motto ever since. Hey, are you shorter than what I thought you were? I'm like 7'6". 7'6"? In centimeters? How, nigga? And height, whatever. I don't know what centimeters is, but it don't sound like it to me. Would you ever move out of ATL, bro? Fuck no. Come on. Fuck no. Bro, I feel like I'm running at that point. I don't have fun, but I don't give what I want to do to a lot of motherfuckers.
You're with it around the engine when he said that?
I don't know why people act like this. I want to do this. They live for the internet. They like them niggas see me, boy. I be having that. I be right there. What's up, bro? And I see you like a coming with you talking about me. He like, yeah, no, we not been fuck with you.
I'm putting my seatbelt on.
You put your seatbelt on.
Ain't nobody ever scared my own car before like this.
Woody ain't got no license or nothing, bro. That shit street niggas be doing. I ain't gonna lie, that's some street nigga shit there, dog. That's the shit that we be doing, bro. We be thugging. I swear. We be rich, real talent. I swear. Look at Woody. Woody got 4 pockets full.
Bro, you ready? This man, I don't even know if I want my shit no more. After he drove my shit.
Driving that bitch, dude. Driving that motherfucker.
That man, you ready to ride?
Y'all do that.
Shit, I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm getting in. Go get in.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hey y'all, stick up my fly boy microphone. Y'all show my son some love in the chat, y'all. Show some love in the chat. I gotta get me one of them cameras. Y'all see that camera he got? I gotta get me one of them bitches. I'll be paying attention. You see that camera he got? Sitting beside Woody, I gotta get me one of them bitches. Woody slanging that bitch, boy. That's that cat, boy. That's that cat, boy. Are you watching this on your VR headset? Man, Woody getting loose with that bitch. You can tell Woody done been in a couple high-speed chases. Look at Woody, look at Woody, look at Woody, look at Woody. Meanwhile, Young Thug is sitting in jail. I keep telling you, get out the game, bro. Get out the game. Woody all on the wrong side of the road. Y'all see Woody cut through. Woody ran the red light, dog. Woody ran the red light. He running red lights, bro. He said, I'm gonna get away. I don't know about you, nigga. Straight up. Hey, that Woody say he was in slow classes, so everybody would say Woody ain't slow. Woody say he was in slow classes. Hey, I want to show y'all some real shit though. Real shit though. Life a motherfucker, dog. Life a motherfucker now. Y'all got to pay attention to this shit. You don't never know how this shit gonna shake out now. Favor ain't fair. You know, I like to talk about karma a lot of times, right? And karma is a karmatic debt has to be paid. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only transferred, right? But let me tell you something. In some rare cases, the murderers get away. In some rare cases, the bad guy gets away. In some rare cases, you go through shit in order to get you to another place. Like, okay, case in point. Look at the guys that I said: Sammy the Bull, Terrence Gangster Williams, Brian Gates Gibbs out of New York, Woody, for instance. Who else? It's a couple more. I can't think of their names right off the top of my head, but we'll use those for example. Think of what if all of that shit they went through in the streets. What if all that shit just led them right here to a spot to where they can be successful and make a living for themselves off of the lifestyle that they used to live? That's crazy, ain't it? Life a motherfucker, man. Life a motherfucker. If Woody, I don't know what God got in store for him. I don't know what life got in store for him. I'm not a fortune teller. But if he can stay right here, and what I mean right here, I mean right here at this in this niche, he could create a life for himself. He doing 20v1s, he doing interviews, he doing all of this shit. People making a bag off of Woody, and Woody making a bag. That's why he walking around with all that money in his pocket. They paid Woody that money. That's money for probably this video right here. You feel me? You feel me? Look, this jit ain't broke, man. Look at the jit. He got a dime in his mouth. He got a Hellcat. He look younger than a motherfucker. He got some money. These people paying these people money for these interviews and this thing, because you think they paying them that money and they ain't making that money back? Oh, they're making that money back. Yeah, so. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. It's 3.5 hours, man. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe. Shout out to Nate Said It. Shout out to LaRon. Shout out to OK Sante. I ain't seen in a while. I see them change your name. Shout out to Tawana Nicole. Shout out to TN Bourne. Shout out to Tamara Jackson, aka Peanut. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Deputy Yella. Shout out to Anonymous One. Shout out to SLK, Some Like Cloud TV. Yo, Inglewood. Shout out to It's Aaron's Way. Shout out to my guy Silk Foster Jr. I got to go find him. He been MIA, goddamn it. He been MIA. Been MIA a little too long. Shout out to Invisible Woman. Shout out to Angie Baby. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Drake 6100. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Shout out to Richard Supreme. Who else? I'm just trying to make sure I forget. Shout out to my guy Anonymous Ones. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Trying to make sure. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to Renata McCoggle. Yeah, I'm finna go on ready to get up out of here. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Listen, y'all, I've been doing a little, you know what I'm saying, a little research. It seems like to me, Shout I'll be here just chilling. Oh, you be in the cut sometime. I feel you. I've been doing these lives lately off StreamYard, and it seems like my views be better when my face is on the screen, you know. So I'm probably gonna switch back to my face being on the screen because, hey man, you know, we gotta try to give the people what they want. And these views with me on StreamYard been low as hell. So but we'll work it out, we'll figure it out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for donating. Hit the like button, share the video. If you catch this video on a replay game, jump in the comment section. Let me know your replay game. Follow me on Instagram, MeritaBoy1, MERITABOY with the number 1. DM me. Let me know who you are from the YouTube, because you know a lot of times your Instagram name be different from the name or your YouTube name. So let me know, and you know what I mean. You know, we can start talking like that. You know what I mean. And that's how most of my people do. You know what I mean? We talking DMs and shit like that. We share information. You know, sometimes you guys might be in an area where something happening, and you know what I mean, or big news happening. You guys hit me up with the scoop. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my son, Flyboy Mike 04. He done graced us with his presence, y'all. He rarely come through. I don't think he ever wiped nobody's nose on the channel, dog. Every moderator got bodies except my son. Every moderator. We made It's Aaron's Way a moderator the other day. I swear It's Aaron's Way got about the same amount of bodies as Sammy the Bull. He got about 20 bodies. You know what I'm saying? So, son, you got to come on the channel, and when people troll us, you got to wipe their nose. You know what I mean? Like, that's a rite of passage here on this channel. All my moderators got bodies. You know what I'm saying? Even I got bodies. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get your hands dirty over here. It's like the mafia, my nigga. Shout out to Tawana Nicole. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good evening, man.